and welcome back to Encounter Roleplay. It is Monday. I am excited. I love the start of the week. I'm one of these strange people who doesn't like the weekend and is always glad when Monday rolls around because it means I'm back here with Encounter. And today we are doing a very special one-shot. We are playing Entromancy, a cyberpunk fantasy for 5e RPG. And I've assembled a cast of basically some of my best friends to dive into this world. So let's go around, say hello to everyone, and if you wouldn't mind, let us know your character's name and a little bit about them. So first, I'm going to dive over to the wonderful Angie Bangela. Hello.
Hello, it is me, Bangela, otherwise known as Angie, and I will be playing Anne-Marie Carday today. She is a revolutionary who apparently just really wants to fight for equality and is going to fuck up anybody who decides otherwise.
Even in the alternate reality future, girls just want to have fun. And diving on down to the wonderful Susanna Grace. Hi, Susie, how you doing?
Hi, I'm real good, thanks. And today I am playing Chance the Vanguard, and she'll do the job for you, provided you've got the right money.
I don't know what to say about that. That won't get me in trouble. Welcome to Will.
Oh, don't pass that one on to me. That's just something that's softball flying right over to me. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm going to be playing today Agent Gumbo, who, in honor of my upcoming immigration interview, is, even in this world, in love with the United States of America and only has positive things to say about it. Because it's the greatest country on earth. If any parole officers or immigration officers rather are watching this, just know that I'm definitely in favor of everything America does, as is my character, Agent Gumbel, who's a night agent, and he's kind of like a cyber monk. Kind of like a cyber monk. He can like spin around and hit people in the face, and when he does, it's really painful. So, yeah, that's my plan for today.
Does he just go around with like an American flag waving behind him?
Yes, and he's dressed exactly as I am, but with more flags.
Always.
My flags were busy being flown outside my house. Couldn't bring them in.
Anyway, I hope everyone in chat is going to keep their fingers crossed for Will. Big important things happening, and we wish you all the best. Of course, you can continue to support Will via the GoFundMe and the donations down below. All of that going towards Will and Sid's immigration and their wedding very soon. .tm.
Yes. So we have our immigration interview Wednesday. We'll be in the States a couple of weeks after that, and then within 90 days we'll be married. So this year, yeah.
Whew. Speaking of girls who get things done quick, let's hop on over to Lindy. How you doing?
Thank you, Charlie. I'm doing super spiffy. I finally got to wear my fun light-up glasses, which just makes me very happy. I'm also super happy to play with... Thank you. Play with Agent Gumbel, because it's been so long, and it makes me giggle and so giddy inside. But I will be playing Hex, spelled H3X, because she's a hacker and a technomancer and a gnome. So, small person, lots of attitude. And they're trying to get this person out of Alcatraz because it's never been done before, like super successfully, and she relishes a challenge. She's the person who hacked into Alcatraz. That's a lot of, cyber cred. So
that is, because this isn't just Alcatraz, the prison no one could escape out of. This is now Knights HQ here on the South Pacific. I think that's what it's called. Coast. That's the word I was looking for. I can use words. You can interact today, of course, as you always can, by checking out the tip donations down below. You can give crits, twists of fate. You can create an NPC if you'd like. In this case, I'm going to say if you hit that £30, we will add in 2 monsters to a scene. We will make things super spicy and unleash some cyber bad guys. Because, I like to keep things spicy here on Encounter Roleplay. Also, if we do anything worth clipping, please clip it. We like making our little best of RPG moments every week, which you can go and check out over on our YouTube, which hit 20,000 subscribers just over the weekend. And that's incredible. And thank you to all of you who have hit that button. Don't forget to hit that like, though, and the little bell as well. All the buttons you can press on YouTube and get that serotonin fix for doing a good job. Speaking of doing a good job, I'm going to hand over to past me to talk about a few of our other sponsors today. Before we begin today's show, I would like to take some time to remind you about our sponsors. Fantasy Grounds, a virtual tabletop of choice. All of the beautiful maps and roles you see tonight are done using Fantasy Grounds, which you can try for free at fantasygrounds.com. You can also get all of your miniatures from Wayland Games. Go to waylandgames.co.uk and get yourself a huge range of D&D, Warhammer and 40k minis for up to 20% off regular retail price. And Tabletop Loot, who sell incredible dice. Go and check them out at tabletoploot.com. And we are back! Of course, our big sponsor today is Entromancy RPG themselves, and we are very excited to be diving into this wonderful cyberpunk fantasy world. It's not just tech, there's a little bit of magic in this land yet, and it is all powered by Ceridium, this strange element which became the new green power, which can be synthesized, renewable, which had only minor side effects. Right? So we find ourselves in San Francisco, in an alternative version of it anyway. And our group have assembled. There is someone in Alcatraz they need to rescue. They need to procure. Their reasons may vary, but they are all very set on saving this person, body and mind, from the Night HQ facility. What I'd like to do right now is go around and ask you all for one piece of information about this person you are liberating from Alcatraz, and also why. We're only in a one-shot, so no secrets tonight, friends. And I would like to start with Angie. We're going to go the same order as we did with intros.
So the person that we're rescuing is important to Anne-Marie because this person is very key in completing the liberation of a particular sect within the city.
Okay. So this person, okay, what specifically can this person do? Are they political? Do they have access to some tech you need? Do they know a secret?
They know a secret.
They know a secret. Okay, so this person knows a secret and you need them for your sect. Give me a physical detail, if you will, please.
Physical detail. They have a scar running from up here above their eyebrow down towards their jaw.
Okay. The start of a face-off surgery, perhaps.
Yeah.
And with the frantic nodding, Susie, tell me some more about this person.
So, Chance is very eager to rescue this person because they are related to Chance. They are Chance's cousin.
Oof.
And
all right.
She needs to bust out her family from prison. A physical descriptor. They are... I'd say they are unusually tall.
Usually, well, this is why we know they're related to you.
There we go.
All makes sense now. And Will, why do you want to save this person?
Well, it was funny you should say that there's a cousin, because I was thinking that this person is someone whom Agent Gumball suspects might be his father.
Ooh, I like this. All right, suspected father. Okay.
Yeah. For reasons unknown even to him, he's just got this idea that they probably are. So he's gonna try and get to the bottom of that one today. Physical descriptor. They only wear red, white, and blue.
All right.
outfits. And that might be the core root of why Gumball thinks that might be there.
Okay.
His father.
All right, I'm getting some ideas. And Lindy, why does Hex want to get this person from Alcatraz?
Because this person is the person who taught her how to hack. They are her hacking mentor. And yeah, so, not only is it good at cyber cred, it's kind of pay back a favor. And a physical descriptor about them, They have cybernetic implants going all up and down their spine.
Oh, nice. Okay. What color does the neon LED glow in their cybernetic implants? Is it red, white, and blue?
Yeah.
And that was my suggestion.
Okay. So this person we are gonna name.
It changes depending on their mood between red, white, or blue.
It's
Ooh,
like
I
a
like
mood,
that.
mood lighting.
Mood
Yes,
lighting.
mood lighting. Cybernetic mood lighting.
You can dim the lights.
Alright, his name is gonna be Arnold
Say it.
Conway.
Arnold Conway.
But Lindy, what is his hacker name?
Ooh, his hacker name. Give me like 30 seconds to come up with something cool, some
I
numbers in it.
will. We will dive around as we find you all in a small boat. You didn't want to go super tech for breaking into this HQ because you know they have those Ceridium scanners. You know that they are watching the shore. You chose today because it is a national holiday. And as such, in San Francisco, the security forces are very present. Night are doing community outreach. They want to be seen, they want to be doing their job, and they want to be protecting their civilians. As such, the HQ itself has been slightly undermanned tonight. This has been doubled down by an explosion that has happened out on the Golden Gate Bridge. Attention is elsewhere, water is choppy, and you're all in this small dinghy. Who is rowing the boat?
That would be Agent
Not
Rumble.
me.
Gumble?
His
Yeah.
hacker name is Uncle Sam, but the E is a 3 and the A is a 4.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Oh my
we got Elite Sam. I like it
That
very
makes
much.
sense.
And we are going to say that, Gumble, you have seen posters for Uncle Sam in those kind of dingy cafes around the place. Is one of those like cartoon stylized propaganda type pieces, like you wouldn't steal a car
Right.
type things, and it's got his face as the old Wild West perpetrator.
You wouldn't
But it's always
download a
red, white, and
handbag.
blue.
Yeah.
Exactly. But there's something in that face, in that
Just
contorted.
seems so damn
cartoon.
familiar.
Susie, you say your character Chance is actually related to Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we know a little bit more about Arnold, what is his relation to you?
So I would say that he's still a cousin, but Chance is not actually human. Chance is a high auric, so she's quite old.
Perfect. Good to know. So, Gumble is rowing the boat. Where have you positioned yourselves, and what are you all currently doing as you battle with riptides and cross currents in the choppy water of the bay?
It's really choppy in here. This is way harder to row a boat than I thought it would be. Thought it would be like driving a car, just with no wheels. You know?
Hex
Have
is
y'all
trying
ever
not to lose
driven
her
a
lunch.
car?
She's getting seasick.
I only drive tanks.
That explains a lot. I think I'll be like at the bow of the ship with like a scope, just like trying to keep an eye out.
Like George Washington.
Yeah. Oh man.
With the coat and everything.
Just
You are revolutionary, I'm sorry.
yeah, I know. That's it hurt, but it was so good.
Chance is right at the back. She's doing handstands on one hand to practice her agility and get like warmed up. She's like, the choppiness of the water is like good for her because she's like managed to like practice and maintain her balance.
I don't usually leave my house. So like, this is the worst. Oh my god.
Yeah,
And
this is
things-
really hard, but we have to find my dad.
Your father?
Yeah, Uncle Sam.
I do a little tumble down, set up the right way. Wait. You're... really?
I don't know, probably. I'm about as certain of it as I'm certain of anything else.
You're...
I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's always nice to meet more family.
I saw the posters, you see, and there's a unmistakable similarity between the two of us.
I don't quite see it.
I like shove a poster, like an old, like now wet, like poster, propaganda poster of Uncle Sam.
See?
It's the flags, isn't it? It's the damned patriotism.
Can't make this shit up.
Surely can't.
All right. So, how do you guys know Dad?
Well,
he taught me how to hack, and it was like a super valuable skill. Excuse
Sounds
me.
like him.
I hold Hex's hair back as she pukes over the side of the boat. Well, he's
Great.
my cousin, is how I know him.
Cool. I mean, I don't really believe in cousins, but sure.
You don't believe it?
No, absolutely not.
I see. Big conspiracy
It's
from the
not
top.
real.
Yeah, cousins, all made up. Yeah. And
I
you,
mean, the
George
rest of it's
Washington,
Totally real.
how do you know him?
Yeah.
You're muted, Angie.
Fuck, woo-doo-doo! No, I need him for a particular reason that I don't know if I trust y'all to divulge.
Are you sleeping with my dad? You can be honest.
100%.
I'd like to know.
He's the greatest
Okay.
lay in the land.
That's my dad.
Can confirm.
That's my dad.
Wait! Have half the people fucked this man? And
No!
half of them are
I've never
family?
actually. No!
So proud.
No!
Can't
Well, I
wait
mean,
to
like,
meet him.
I did. We were like, it was like that scene from that ancient movie Ghost with like the pottery, but instead it was a keyboard, and yeah, got interesting. This is the one-time thing, though, so like.
Gumball starts breathing really heavily.
I moved towards
If
the
you-
back of the boat.
If you need to lose your lunch, I can take over. It's fine. No? You good? Okay.
Oh, I think I lost it all, so I'm done.
No,
now.
that was to God bless America
Oh.
here.
No, I'm fine. No, I'm happy. It's very happy. Sometimes I breathe loudly when I'm excited.
Can we toss him overboard?
And though you are tempted, Anne-Marie, the skies are growing a strange murky purple and have opened up with a torrential downpour, which rocks and shakes the boat, making this journey even worse. And Will, I would like Agent Gumball to make an appropriate skill check for rowing this boat. I would
athletics?
suggest athletics.
Yeah. Alright. Can do that. So I do 20 plus 6. Oh, that's an 8.
Okay.
I'm rolled up as well.
So you are fighting against this rip current, and you feel one of the oars snag on something, and it's ripped from your arm, and it disappears out. You are down to one oar, attempting to row this dinghy across the bay.
Do we have any backup sticks? Rowing sticks.
No,
No.
you're just gonna have to go one side to the other.
Okay.
And I
Like Pocahontas. Just
You need to stop watching those classic movies.
I just think they're all free on the web.
I
all
stand
right?
like an Italian on a gondola. So you can just this tiny little
On behalf of Will, I'd like to formally apologise to all the people of Italy.
Nah, fuck them. They know what I've been up to. Start rowing. That's what Gumball does.
Alright, I would like you to make a follow-up athletics as you change posture and attempt to row like an Italian on a gondola
Ken.
across the bay. Alright,
Give us
the
improvement.
boat wobbles unnervingly, but you plant your feet like any American on fresh soil to claim it as your own, only you're on the waves of the bay, and you make your way across. Everyone on the boat, you are unnerved as the craft seems very unstable, and you notice that against the current you seem to be making very little progress. And if anything, you're being pushed back towards San Francisco.
I did see that Greybeard has given me a rowing crit. Is this something I could try and use here? And I'll tell you how I'd like to try and use it.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Seeing as we're
Thanks
in a
very much,
Starbucks.
David.
So what Gumball realizes becomes immediately clear to him is that nothing has the same propulsion as his two legs. And so rolling like a droidica out of the boat, he gets behind it and just starts paddling with his feet. And the strength of those calves is going to just sort of put us back on the right track, is what he's planning to do. Just to try and get that propulsion underneath the boat using his legs.
And indeed, with that fine prime American muscle, the boat begins to power across, and you catch a convenient tide which actually aids in your propulsion, and you begin to speed up. Hex, you're being twirled around in this churning of water, and as this current takes the ship, I'd like you to make I'm going to call this a will roll, please.
A will roll? Sure. Hold on, I get a thing for that because I'm a gnome. Let me see. Once per encounter, I can get advantage on a will-based check. You know what? I don't think it's worth it. I'll save it in case it gets a lot worse. Okay. So. An 11.
11. You feel your stomach churn, and once more, you just bodily throw yourself to the side of the dinghy.
Can I, like, pick up the oar and, like, try to, like, steady the boat as he's doing this, like, crazy thing?
And I would say because we'll use that nat 20 to succeed, that you definitely are helping and you're stabilizing. And as things become a little firmer and easier, Lindy, Hex's face so close to that dark water, you swear you see something. You swear you see blue light shifting beneath the waves.
I kind of come up, you know. So, like, there's lights in the water of my favorite color. Blue. It's blue. There's blue lights in the water. I saw them while I was busy just a second ago.
I suppose it makes sense. It's probably some sort of security measure, right?
It's either security measure or like Uncle Sam drowned and he's sad about it, feeling a little blue, or probably unlikely though. Or it's like, you know, maybe like some dinoflagellates or something, you know, phosphorescent sea life.
In San Francisco Harbor?
I don't know. I'm not a biologist, okay? I don't know what lives where. I just know dinoflagellates live in the ocean. And
I think you need to stop using that word.
That sounds right.
Dinoflagellates?
Yeah,
They're
and as the
phosphorescent.
word is repeated and she announces they are phosphorescent, a tentacle comes bounding over the dinghy and snatches at your wrist, Hex, and attempts to pull you into the water.
Oh, that's not a dinoflagellate.
I saw this Hollowwood last week.
Okay, I would like you all to roll initiative, which is a d20 plus your agility bonus.
Oh boy. +2. From the Gumball.
Oh, no.
Oh, what are my rolls today?
So, because of one of my talents called tactical support, I have advantage on initiative, and anybody who is friendly within 5 feet of me can take the second die from me.
Ooh, okay.
Or the other die that I don't choose. So,
if you'd like to roll both of those then, Angie, I see you got a 22 and a 14.
Yeah, the
right?
14 should have a +4 with that, so it's 22 and 18. So,
okay, which would you like to take?
I'm gonna take the 22.
Okay, would anyone like to take that 18 in initiative?
I kind of am getting grabbed by a tentacle monster, so I will, if it's alright.
Alright. So our order will be Angie, Susie, Lindy, and then...
Sorry, Charlie, my final total is 23. I didn't add it on.
Oh! Alright, we'll swap those over. That's cool. And Will... And let me grab a die real quick, and we'll see how Tentacle Dude does.
Hopefully poorly. Yeah!
Poorly!
Not tentacles.
Good job.
Probably
There will be
communist.
tentacles. This was my promise for this channel. And then after Will, it will be my Tentacle Dude. Alright. So, at the top of the round, we have Susie with Chance. What would Chance like to do?
So, with Hex being currently tentacled, would that classify as a friendly being in melee with this creature?
Yes.
Sweet. Well, I shall Naruto run my way down the boat towards Hex and pull out my dual daggers, and I'm going to stab. Do an attack.
Alright, make that attack roll for me, please.
Okay, where's my dice? Oof! Natural 1!
Oof.
Uh-oh.
So,
That would be a total of 7.
you lunge out with your dagger, but the dinghy is that plastic material and it's slippy. And you did not account for it, and you just kind of slip and you slash a little bit into the top side of that dinghy wall. It doesn't do significant damage, but there is a nice clean cut in there because your blades are sharp, because you know what life is about. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I moved and attacked, so that's me.
Perfect. And that will move us right around to Angie with
Alright.
Anne-Marie.
Right, so I'm gonna use a move action to use my talent Snipe to add +2 to my attack and damage, and my crit range is now 19 to 20. So now I'm gonna take out my pistols, my dual Ceridian pistols, and I will shoot at the tentacle. Bonk. I don't think that'll actually hit. No, wait, that would be 15. Sorry.
15. With a 15, that will hit. Describe what that looks like to us.
She's just gonna, it's gonna kind of be God Bless America-y, where it's just like, you know, whip him out as I drop the ore and just kind of.
I like it. And so, does it indeed happen as your weapon discharges, or what damage do you do, friend?
Let me just, sorry. That is a D8. There we go. Ah, yeah. 13 damage.
Nice. 13 damage. You see pock marks in this oily tentacle, which has reached up and grabbed onto Hex. It still grips on, but you see significant damage to this limb, holes blasted through. And Hex, it is your turn as you are currently grappled by this creature. I gave it an auto success on its initial grapple.
Gross. Okay, I'm gonna try to, since I'm right there with it, I don't want to accidentally shoot myself. So I'm gonna try to stab it with my dagger.
What?
Which I'm sure that'll be fine. Come on. 14?
Hits.
Yes. For 3 points of damage.
Alright,
Just
so
like,
describe
get
that
off.
for me while I do the math.
She's got the arm that the tentacles wrapped around, and she gets her dagger out, and she's like, just get off of me, and she's just trying to like scrape it off with her dagger. So
Like
let go.
bad
This is so not
sushi.
time and
Straight
place.
from the fridge. And that brings us to Gumball. Currently, the speed power boat mechanism on this thingy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I guess if I'm sort of in the water, Gumball might be able to feel some tentacles around him. Maybe some of them are trying to like slow him down, trying to sort of like grab onto his Naruto legs.
Why don't you make an awareness check for me, and I will tell you
Sure.
exactly what you are aware of in that water.
Okay, yeah. I think I might have advantage on that. So I have advantage on awareness checks to spot a hidden creature.
Yep, I'll count that toward this.
Yay, things. Okay, that would be a 14.
Okay, on a 14, you are aware of tentacles around you, large, and also as you kick out, you hit a mass. Something big is in the water with you.
Guys, there's something fleshy down here.
And I move back and move to punch it with my massive ham-like fist. Which
Right.
is, strangely, while my arms are sort of normal size, my hands are almost as large as my head. That's very disconcerting. Use the +6 on the hit, which is a 17 to slap a
Hits.
tentacle.
Yeah, so describe this for me. So you are kicking out of the boat, you come into contact with all of these tentacles and this mass, and then you dropping one arm back to just suck.
Yeah, he's just like dropping an arm back into the water just to sort of... He's felt something back there maybe with his leg, and now he's going to punch it.
I love
maybe
it.
dislodge
Like
it.
fish in a barrel, you do connect. How much damage do you do?
8 points of damage.
Perfect. Alright, and this brings us to my beast, who is going to bring up those tentacles.
Definitely tentacles.
3 more come
Oh
up
my
out
God.
of the water. That is a... Let me double check this, sorry. An 18 in an attempt to grapple Gumball. So Gumball, you need to make an opposed check. So you
Okay.
just roll your grappling as well.
Okay. Which is plus... Well, I'm good at grappling. +6. Oh, but that's a nat 1. The tentacles have gotten the better of me here.
Alright, so it grabs a hold of you and is going to begin to pull you off of this ship and into the water. At the same time, another tentacle is coming up and over, and it is going to attempt to grab the very tool, the unusually tool, some might say, Chance. And it's a pose grapple again.
Alright.
18 again.
12.
Okay, you feel this fleshy, sucker-covered tentacle wrap up and around you and attempt to pull you off the ship. I'm gonna say that you both need to attempt an agility test to stay on the ship. This is gonna be a saving throw.
Okay, so I have advantage on ability checks based on maintain balance. Is that,
Okay.
is that-
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, totally applies here.
Oh, good, because that was terrible. Oh, it's not a 3. Hang on. Oh my god. That's 10.
You are just heaved to the side and down over into the depths. And Gumball, an agility from you, please.
Okay, that will be a 6. What is wrong with me today?
You are also tugged
suck.
from the ship, and Hex, you
Ugh.
feel that injured tentacle squeeze tight, and it kind of
Ow.
coils around you like the muscle flex of a python as it snakes and begins to wrap around your shoulder and then around your torso.
Look, I said time and a place, and it's not here and now. Busy.
And Benjamin, this is what Anne-Marie sees. 2 companions pulled down into the churning water of the bay, Hex being wrapped by tentacles. What do you do?
Oh man. So
Oh, sorry. Actually,
I-
Susie go first. I just read it in the
yeah,
wrong
I was gonna
order.
say.
Yep, my bad. What does Chance do?
Okay, So I'm currently dragged underwater, right? Am I like under the surface where I'm gonna start drowning?
It's one of those things where the waves just keep coming up and then kind of receding, and you're kind of keeping yourself above right now, but a tug and you will be down.
Okay, I'm just gonna, in her panic, Chance just stab.
Okay.
Just gonna stab.
Give me all of that stabby action.
That is gonna be in total 22.
Hits.
So that's that would be 16 damage. But I do also have friends within melee range, melee combat with them. So I add an extra D8 to that with a 2. So that is, what did I say? That would be 18 damage altogether.
18? So you hack and you slash out in the dark, and there's a strange taste to the water now that mixes in with that salty brininess. It's metallic, it's magic, it's dark. Do you have any additional feats or anything you can do?
Oh, actually, one of my talents is the first time if I pick one enemy per encounter that I can see within 60 feet, the first time each turn that I hit that enemy with a melee attack, it takes an extra 1d6. Sorry, I just saw that there. So throw an extra d6 on that. That's a 2.
2.
And then that's it, I think. I can't really do anything else from that point onwards.
All right.
I
will allow you to make a contested grapple to attempt to free yourself at this moment.
All right, let's go.
As you've done a significant amount of damage.
That is a 9.
9 total?
Yep.
Okay, you remain entwined with this creature. And we do now go to Anne-Marie.
Alright, well, this is looking like a mighty sticky situation, so we're just going to, oh dang, I don't know. I guess take a dagger, so like put my pistols away, take a dagger, and try to like slice at the tentacles that are holding Hex, because I think she's still the only one in the boat with me. So we're just gonna, I should have done it the other way, but it's fine, whatever. So that's a 4 to attack. Boop. Hey, so 22 to hit.
Hits.
And then max damage. So 6 points of damage. So it's just kind of like a, not today, motherfucker.
I like it very much. Alright, and I'm going to say, because you've just sliced into it and you've done significant damage to this tentacle, Lindy, when we get to you, if you choose to make an opposed grapple to free yourself, you'll have advantage.
Okay.
But that's my turn.
Okay. And then it is Lindy's turn.
So, an opposed to grapple? It's grappling, right?
It is grappling the skill, indeed.
You know what? I'll have advantage. Let's try it.
Okay.
Well, I didn't need it, because that's a nat 20 plus 0. So...
Alright.
Yeah.
And it got a dirty 20. So on that nat 20, I love a nat 20. Tell me how you liberate yourself from this tentacle.
I'd like to think that Hex has had some tentacular experiences before, and so she just goes for like a pressure point on the tentacle, and it just kind of goes limp, and she kind of steps out of it like, ew, okay. And then kind of like just kicks it with her heel over the edge of the boat.
And that is exactly what happens. And in the water, there's a strange taste, but now too, there's a strange light as whatever is seeping from the creature erupts in blue neon and lights the water. Easier for you, Anne-Marie and Hex, to see your two struggling friends. And that will bring us down to Agent Gumball, currently in the water, feeling the waves wash over his head time and time again as the creature brings him to the depths.
Gumball's going to... I'm checking all my spells because they're new to me, but I don't think that's gonna... Oh, I know what's he's gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna use 2 Ceridium to do my double trouble move.
Alright.
Which is I create a carbon copy of myself that has 10 HP and appears adjacent to me. When an attack hits me, the attacker needs to make an awareness skill check, otherwise they hit my doppelganger. So it's sort of like a mirror image type effect. So Gumball closes his eyes for a second, and then from them pours this LED light of red, white, and blue, and then suddenly there's a sort of graphic copy of Gumball. And he's hoping that this will distract the creature, who also seems sensitive to light, in order for him to sort of get away while it eats his doppelganger.
Okay, and you can make a contested grapple check on this turn in an attempt to escape, as the creature is currently being harmed significantly.
Let me free, damn it. Freedom.
15. Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately, the creature keeps its slimy grasp on you, and you see, snaking through the water, one of those tentacles now going for that doppelganger as well. And I will make an awareness check. Was it disadvantage on the awareness check, Will?
No, but it's DC 15.
Okay. So it does not make that awareness check. Disregard that second roll. And it fails, and it attempts to grapple the doppelganger. Meanwhile, Chance, you are free in the water, correct?
No, still got me grappled.
You're still grappled. Okay, that's right. Alright, you are going to feel it pull and bring you down under the water. And for every round you are under this water, you will begin drowning after the next one. Okay. And that will be its turn, as it is busy squeezing on Chance and Agent Gumball, pulling them to the depths and going after the doppelganger. The double trouble from Agent Gumball. And now bring us up to the top of the initiative with Susie.
Okay, my grapple is useless, so I'm just gonna try and stab it a bunch again under the water and then just try and get me out.
Alright.
Big panic is happening. So that is a 16.
Hits.
Okay, so we have the 2d6 plus 4. That is 15. I get the d6 from hitting it with a melee, so that's 17. Do I have a friend within melee range?
Yes,
currently
you do.
in melee? Alright, let's check the d8.
Rumble in the water, fighting.
D8 on top. The 1, so that's 18 altogether.
Altogether, I will say, describe for me how you cut this tentacle loose from this creature with an incredible amount of damage.
So it's kind of like in the movies when someone's being like bitten by a shark and they're just doing that crazy just stab. But she sinks her dagger in deep and just starts like pulling under the water, and it just like rips and tears it until it just sort of like, it's not fully off, but it's just kind of hanging on loosely, flopping as she escapes. You muted, Charlie.
Are you using your move to get to the surface?
Yes.
Okay. And you kick and you erupt out of the surface. You still have this slimy tentacle wrapped around you, but you are free of its grasp. And that will move us on to Angie's turn. Angie, you see Chance erupt from the brine of the bay, and chaos is everywhere. What are you up to?
Does it seem like Chance is actually like okay for the moment? Like, she's still got the thing on her, but like, is she like okay? So Uncle Sam's boy still hasn't come up, so we're gonna go reaching in for him. I'm gonna try not to get out of the boat because that's the last thing I want to do, but I'm gonna like try to reach in and grab like an arm or a leg or something to pull him out of this tentacle monster's grasp. So is that like a grapple?
Yeah, I will call this a grapple.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's contested against the creature as you were going to try and pull it from the creature. All right?
Right.
But first, I'd like you to make an awareness test to find Gumball underneath the water.
Right. So that's a +0. Ooh, that's a straight up 3.
All right, so you rush to that side of the boat, you peer into the water, and it is churning and frothy, and it's filled with this neon liquid. It's like a petroleum oil on the surface, only it's glowing in this blue neon, and you just cannot figure out where to reach, where to grab. It's all just churning water. Is there something else you would like to do with your action?
I mean, could I still just like blindly grab after him? Just
You know
kind of
what?
like
Sure.
reach in.
We'll call this a grapple at disadvantage.
All right. So that is going to be
That's a
+2. Doop. Hold on. Boop. Well, the first is a 5, the second is a 4. Sorry.
Hands are down there and it's just grabbing water. You feel something brush against you and you try and grab it, but there's just nothing there.
I think it's like she feels something brush against her. She's like,
Right, great. And that moves us down to Lindy, to Hex.
Yeah, so Hex is going to look over the edge of the boat towards where probably Chance is kind of starting to swim up, and she's not getting in that water, but she'll pull out her laser pistol and point it at one of the tentacles in the water and try to shoot at it.
Alright, take that shot.
Nope, that's not one.
Okay, so as you take this shot, the boat seems to hit something in the water and it spins around, and your shot fires off wildly in a whole new direction.
I think rather than like the shot going off, she's probably just like hold and like just like
She just doesn't take it.
yeah,
Alright,
just trying to hold her lunch in, just like just kidding, not gonna shoot.
That brings us to Will. What is the agent doing in the water?
I've been underwater for the past like 30 seconds, just drowning amongst tentacles. It's very graphic. And then Gumball realizes that he should have looked at his character sheet, the fact that he can teleport.
Wait a minute, I can teleport.
And it's at that moment that he... It might be at that moment, in fact, that Gumball realizes that he can teleport for the first time.
I've been doing this whole time.
And I use a Shadow Bolt to fire a Shadow Arrow, which I think I have to make a ranged spell attack to do to hit the creature. Oh, these rolls are 7.
We are the worst.
So you fire out. But your eyes are just full of this bright neon, and then it's like the dark of the water, and just...
I fire it up at the boat, it sails past one of my companions. Yeah, so I can't teleport unless I hit it. Okay, if it hits, it deals 2d6, and you can teleport. So I think it means it's conditional on hitting. So I mean,
okay.
I might be able to move a little bit.
I'll make you a devil's bargain. You take 1d6 drowning, but instead of shooting the shadow bolt out, you shoot it just straight down into that tentacle, and you just power all of that into it.
Deal.
Alright, so roll your d6 and deduct that from your health.
Well, now's when I'm going to roll well, eh? Yeah, okay, 2.
Okay.
Nothing can break my code.
So, there's a strange energy in the water, and the tentacle shudders as this shadow energy rushes through it, and for a moment that neon like blinks and flickers as if the power that's in it flickers. And Gumball, describe how you appear as you re-arrive on the dinghy.
He's now wearing a wedding dress. No, I'm kidding. He's probably just got like seaweed and tentacles all over him. He's out of some X-rated movie probably. He looks an absolute state right now, and he's half drowned. But he's glowing as well. He's glowing red, white, and blue just from the eyes, from behind his sunglasses.
I think we better get out of here, because that was not safe swimming. That I was doing.
Yeah.
Very unsafe down there.
It was not
Just
safe
be-
swimming at all. And on the creature's turn, the entire boat shifts as all of the tentacles just lash at it in an attempt to capsize the vessel. I feel like everyone's made an agility saving throw. You can plead another skill with me if you can convince me, but that is what I would like. Chance, you're already in the water.
Oh,
Right?
okay. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
That's the noise I've gone with. That's how we'll express our
Alright,
roles.
everyone who rolled below a 10 is now in that water. You fall beneath the neon froth and into the dark, churning waters. Everyone else, you remain on the ship. You were kind of shunted down and are prone on the deck.
I was to say, what did Chance get?
Chance is already
I'm
in the water.
Oh, shit, never mind. Then ignore me.
Right. And that will be the end of the creature's turn as it's attempted to bring more things to consume into the dark. And that brings us up to Chance.
Okay, so Chance, now feeling newly restored and not drowning, is gonna do like a little flip in the water, flip over with her 2 daggers, and she's gonna push off the boat and just launch at this thing and just stab it.
Stab it!
Like
Do
a
it.
little cyberpunk torpedo, she's off. With a 13.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
Cool.
So describe for me how you missed. Just reimagine that scene.
So she looks really cool. She looks amazing. She's doing this little flip. She launches off the boat, but I think the tentacle just sort of moves before she gets there. So she just kind of just goes wide.
Yeah, the tentacle kind of sees you coming and just lazily moves away. You lack the agility of this beast in the water, unfortunately, and that will bring us to Anne-Marie. Now,
Alright,
in the churning of the bay.
do guns work underwater?
Sure.
Awesome.
Guns always work.
Because, I mean, let's do it like a gung-ho 80s action film. Just pull out the guns and shoot at the tentacle monster.
Do it.
Because the dagger is not gonna work here. So, that is...
I think the water's trying to kill us. Shoot it.
Wow!
We are the worst. We're never
bad.
even gonna make it to Alcatraz.
I was gonna say, we're gonna TPK before we get there. Ugh.
You shoot out and it just does nothing against this creature. What do you do?
Mentally damn those classic films and then try to climb back into the boat with my move action?
Okay, you do. You make it up. It's difficult, but you can make it back up into the ship.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, cool. And that will bring us to Lindy. Hex.
Yeah, so I realize Anne-Marie's problem is that she's thinking about the wrong classic films. And instead I'm gonna think of, let's go with Big Trouble in Little China. You just gotta pull a Jack Burton and just really feel it. And so she's gonna pull out her pistol again, and this time she's prone, so she's just crawling to the edge, and she's so seasick. She's crawling to the edge of the boat, and she's just holding it over, and is just gonna try to hit it this time. She's takes a deep breath and holds it first this time, so hopefully she doesn't have to.
Do this for me. Make an awareness check. See if you can spot the large mass of it rather than a tentacle.
Sure, I can do that. Whoop. 18 for the awareness check?
Yep. Alright, so as you can see this large mass, I'll let you make this attack at advantage.
Cool.
As you channel that Jack Burton, because I think it's super cool. And I'm the DM, so...
17!
Great. Pew pew pew! Straight into the large, dark, rippling mass.
7 points of damage as I... Pew! And then I roll back into the boat, and I kind of just lock myself for a second.
You do not see what happens next, but everyone in the water does, as a new wave of dark liquid emanates from this creature, which then ignites in this bright blue neon. And that brings us to Gumball.
Okay. That was awesome.
Gumball's also going to join in shooting the water because he's seen someone else using a gun, and it's more about the fact that he really wants to use a gun now too. So he's gonna lay in with his blaster, even if there's not much else still coming from it. He's just gonna shoot the water a bit, aiming for any tentacles that he can see.
I like it. Do it.
This water is so strange.
And he's gonna try it, even though he's actually not pretty good at shooting things. 20
hits.
Find it.
For minimum of 3 damage.
Great, I like it.
Pretty sure I got it. Pretty sure.
Another plume of this liquid emanates from the creature and again ignites in cyan, and all around you now is just this floating oil slick of neon light. It's very pretty, if it wasn't for the fact you'd all half drowned by this point and there was something trying to kill you in it. And that brings us to the thing trying to kill you. And it is going to... I'm going to read what it can do. It is going to make another... It's not currently grappling anyone, correct? Everyone's currently free. Alright, it is going to make a grappling check against Anne-Marie and Chance, who are both in the water. So this is a pose.
No, I climbed down. I climbed into the boat.
You climbed out. That's right. That's right. My apologies.
No worries.
All right.
7.
It can reach up and grab you, so you can also.
Yeah, I was
roll
just,
anyway.
you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was correct.
No worries. Boink. Hey, 5.
And you both feel these tentacles reach around you, only instead of that pull that you're waiting for, it's a squeeze as it attempts to crush the life out for you. You're much less trouble if you are dead already. So let's see how much damage this does.
Is this technically an attack then?
This will be an attack now, yes.
Okay, I have a hollow cloak, which means that attacks made against me have disadvantage.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna just reroll the grapple. Okay. It's even more successful, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yep.
You take 4, 5, 6, 7 squeezy damage.
Both of us?
Yep.
Wunderbar.
So that is, let me double check what type of damage this class does. Describe.
Squeezy damage. It's like
It doesn't
squeegee
have a
damage, but
type,
slightly different.
Yeah. So yeah, it just squeezing damage, crushing. I guess it would be, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so that brings us up to the top of initiative, and that brings us to Chance, currently being squeezed in this loving embrace by this monster that wants her oh so bad. Ooh, I heard the alert. What did we get? That was a cheer, I think. Yes, a cheer of holy bits, a lot of bits from Lord Horatio Ironwood. I believe that is, ooh, a bane. The night is about to take a darker turn for all of you. Alright, Chance, things are already getting dark as the life is squeezed from your body. What are you up to?
Are my arms free, or am I sort of like pinned as I'm being
Your movement
squished?
counts as 0, but I would say you can still move your hands.
Okay. Well, first of all, Chance thinks, God damn that Frax. Why would he do such a horrible, terrible thing when Susie's coming up to Edinburgh very soon? Why would he do that? And then Chase is going, Chance is going to, because the grapple is just terrible. She has no chance of like trying to wiggle it out there, so she's just going to stab this thing again. Just once more again, the desperate stabbings of a crushed woman. For a 20, not natural.
Hits.
Okay, and I'll just add my d6 in with the other lot. That will be for 14 melee damage.
Alright. Make a grapple check for me, as this creature isn't sure it wants to keep a hold of you right now.
Oh, 17!
Let me just see.
That's double digits.
Unfortunately, it keeps a hold of you. Although you feel as if you're about to break free, it's really close, but it just tightens and constricts a little bit more. Alright, that brings us to Angie. What is Anne-Marie doing?
Anne-Marie is gonna just basically try to shoot this tentacle off of her because this is fucking awful. So, range attack. Mother of biscuits! Ugh! Well,
We can't roll to save our lives today.
no.
You're trying
no.
to get an angle, but you don't want to shoot yourself. It's a whole thing.
I mean, at this point, it might be worth it.
I'll give you that devil's bargain. If you shoot it, you can do the damage to it, but you also take that damage yourself.
No, but I'm wondering if I can use my move to do a grapple check.
You can do a grapple check for yourself with your move, yeah.
Excellent! Because we're gonna do that. Why? Oh my god!
You remain grappled.
Starting to wonder if I need to play dead.
Hex, your team are in trouble. They make it onto the boat, they get squeezed, they get thrown around. The water is very bright. What's Hex doing?
Can I try to figure out what this stuff in the water is? This glowy stuff? Or is it just kind of like, oh, this is oozing from it, it's blood? Is it kind of obvious?
You would suspect it's something that the creature is releasing, like a blood.
Okay.
You don't currently know any effects. You could attempt to figure out if there are any beneficial effects if you want in this moment. Or what's your idea, Lindy? What are you hoping the substance is?
I don't know. I'm just gonna shoot at it again. I'm gonna
Okay.
look for the body. Because I saw that last time.
Yep.
Aim for that. Huh. Nope. That's a nat 1. We cannot roll above a 5, y'all.
Oh my god. We're the worst.
And the night is growing darker because you hear an alarm ringing out.
Oh, they probably see like that
And
nuclear glow underneath us. This is we're all gonna get arrested.
on Alcatraz, there are 3 towers, and one of them has just illuminated like a lighthouse, and you see that beam making a sweep over the bay, and it's coming towards you and your tiny
Over
little
here.
ship.
Over
Come on.
here. There's shit in the water. It's trying to. Oh wait, those are okay. Not this. Over there.
Yeah, those are the bad guys.
That way. Okay.
I don't know. Gumble's going to try and cause a distraction for the lighthouse beam.
Mhm.
He's going to, and so this is his line of thinking, and he's not exactly a smart fellow. So he's going to shoot a bullet, which is going to hopefully explode like a flare, like or at least some explosive LED infused bullet in a different direction. He doesn't really think about the fact that they'll see the flash from the gun. He thinks they'll just see where the bullet has gone.
I mean, not all guns flash, right?
Yeah, oh, his does. He's like, yeah, he's made sure of it. Little confetti and fireworks come out whenever he fires his gun. But yeah, he's going to try and cause a distraction. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. What kind of roll would you like from me for?
What are you aiming at anything in particular?
Yeah, I was going to say for a second he aims at the lighthouse, but no, he doesn't. He aims at like a big rock formation maybe, which is looming out in the darkness.
So there are a couple of different like little islands out in the bay. There's also the Golden Gate Bridge is not far from you now as you've been pushed along by the current.
I shoot the Golden Gate Bridge.
All right, you shoot the bridge.
How much HP does this have?
A lot.
Okay. I'm going full Magneto.
Right.
16.
Okay,
That's why I'm
hits.
gonna do this job.
The bridge is not very dexy.
Ha! Take that,
It is made of metal.
bridge.
But, alright, so describe for me how this bullet looks and ricochets as it bounces off the metal of the bridge.
Hopefully, inexplicably, where it lands, there's a small sort of spark and a flare at the Golden Gate Bridge. Maybe that's enough to distract someone. Maybe the sound of it hitting is enough to distract them.
Alright.
Either way, Gumball looks very pleased with himself.
Ha! Every time.
Is that attack called the Rocket's Red Flare?
Yeah, it is now. I like that name. It's good. I shot the bridge.
Did the bridge win?
Didn't feel like it did. Felt like I won.
Sorry, I'm
So-
shitposting. I'll stop now.
I think I distracted them.
Alright,
And
with
he sort of just
Gumball,
looked around.
is there anything you'd like to? I will let you use your move action at this point to pull someone out of the water. Or are you're not in the water, are you? You're not in my note. You're
No,
not
I
in
don't
my
think he's
note, but
I don't think
You're on the
he's in
boat with me.
water. Yeah, but he will now swan dive into the water and
Okay.
just say,
God damn communists.
and jump into the water. No explanation given. That's just
Alright, and
He's
into
in.
the water he goes. And there he
was
is
never
face
seen
to
again.
face with this strange creature from the deep. As it opens up its tentacles wide, and you see this circular mouth of teeth serrated. And for the darkest of moments, you think they're spinning. You think that you are about to be like waste in a food disposal as it sucks the
And
water
as I
around you.
as I see it, like I'm floating through the water, and I bring my pistol forwards, and I'm gonna Jack Sparrow it into the Kraken's mouth.
You want to go in?
Yeah.
It'll be easier to kill it from the inside.
At which
How do you
point you're
cut
going
the
to
head
take
off
some
the
damage,
snake?
sir.
I don't know.
I really hope I don't kill you right now.
Pretty sure you do this.
5 plus
Penetration is the only way.
9 damage, piercing damage, as these teeth just chop into your flesh.
Not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate.
I'm not sure if there's ever a good reason to.
That was the best of reasons.
You saw
Penetrate that tentacle monster,
Penetration.
Agent
Yeah,
Gumball.
no, it's deeply inappropriate, but
No gain without pain. And I've got gains coming out my ass.
What you hear is as Gumball is sucked into the creature.
it's like over the radio comms. I've like got my tablet up and I'm just speaking it to.
Thank you so much for that sub, role players. Welcome.
Oh my god, you guys are awesome.
Right. That's the creature's turn as it attempts to consume this easy morsel which has all but swum into its face. And we go to the top of the round with Chance.
So Chance gets this message on the comms and she's like, what?
That's like your nephew. You should say that.
I'm coming for you, Dad.
This wasn't the stream I signed up for.
You know it was. You knew what you were getting into, Susie.
I did. I knew. Okay.
Okay,
so,
but usually it's me that's doing that shit, so like...
so she's gonna just keep stabbing this thing and try and just get free because she's still being grappled.
Alright, how about you make the grapple check first, see if you can free yourself, and then stab it. How does that sound?
8.
Alright, let's see. Alright, you're free.
oh, I'm free. Okay, well, she's just gonna go, bye, and she's gonna swim towards the boat. And she'll shout back to, like, the beast in the bay. She's like, you heard him! Eat his delicious ass, not mine! And climb onto the boat.
Is that what I said?
Right.
And I have a Ceridian pistol, so I'm just gonna, when I get on the boat, just gonna, like, heroic shot, pull my pistol out and take a shot at the creature.
Alright, take a shot.
Oh. That will be a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and that is just 1d4 damage.
And you see that wide beam of light from the lighthouse. It's edging ever closer as it makes its slow progress across the bay towards your ship. 4 damage is noted. 4 total, right? No mods?
4 total, yeah. No mods.
Alright. Good to know. That brings us to Anne-Marie.
Alright, well, we're gonna try a grapple check because this is awful and I don't want to be in this spot anymore. So, please roll. Why? Really? Alright, fuck it. We're just going to attack it again with pistols because clearly I ain't getting out of this. So, whoop. Pew pew.
Oof, does she have a pew pew?
Girl is done with this. Let's see, where's my D8? Yep, big ol' 5.
Alright, roll again.
Again?
Yeah, roll your damage again.
Oh, okay.
Alright, while Angie rolls that, Hex, Lindy, what is Hex doing?
So I'm kind of still at the edge of the boat, like, peering over, and I see that Ancient Gumble is swimming into this maw that has opened up. I'm gonna try to shoot down its throat. Because that tends to be super effective sometimes, so maybe it'll take more damage this way. At least give it indigestion, make it run away, I don't know. 14?
Hits. Yes. Gumble,
Okay.
what is your AC?
16.
Okay.
For 3 damage.
I mean,
As I
it
shoot
hits
through
and
its
you
mouth.
see like this chunk just like torn open, and it looks all the more hellish as more of this liquid is spilling out and around. Anything else you'd like to do?
It sounds awful, but that lighthouse beam keeps getting closer. So what I want to try to do, because I'm the only one left in the boat at this point. Yeah,
I believe Anne-Marie's on the boat. She's just being squeezed, and Chance, I think, just got up on the boat as well. So you got
Okay.
most of the team is back on the boat currently.
Okay, never mind then. I'm just
Okay.
gonna. Yeah, I did my shot.
All right, Gumble, you're in the belly of the beast, so it's gross. It's really gross, and you're suffocating and possibly being digested, and lots of kinds of bad things are going on. What do?
I'm gonna punch my way out of here.
I want to sort of at the same time punch and shoot my way out of here
All right,
from the inside out.
all right. So make
Wow.
both of those attacks for me. I'm
Okay.
gonna give you 2 attack actions this round, and I'm gonna quickly go around the group. I need an action from each of you as Gumble battles in the belly of the beast.
I rolled an out 1, by the way, on my first attack.
Good to know.
So we're on the same page.
One action.
Mhm.
Shoot the monster again.
Alright, made that
same.
roll for me, Lindy. Made that roll, Anne-Marie. Chance, what do you do?
I'm gonna try and start moving the boat.
Okay. There's still that ore on there, so it'll
6.
be a strength-based roll for you, please, Susie.
Okay. Well, this is a straight roll because I've got noodle arms. 10.
You don't have the drive skill, right?
I've got vehicles.
Well, yeah, you use vehicles.
Okay, that's
got
14 then.
Alright, perfect. So, Lindy, you miss from the looks of
Yeah.
things. Anne-Marie, You hit, and is that your damage?
Yes.
Okay. Gumball, you missed in your first swing. What did you do with your gun?
I hit him with my
Alright.
gun, probably because I couldn't miss.
So all at once, there's a shudder in this beast, which kind of jostles you around, and that's why that first swing completely misses. But you get that shot, and you just line it up with the wall, and there's an eruption, and you rip this creature asunder. There is a hole out the back of this beast. There's brain, there's suffocating stuff, and you are gonna just take 2 drowning in disgusting liquids damage.
Victory never tasted so good.
Everyone who is grappled is now released as those tentacles wither away from you and fall limp and then slop down into the brine. And you are considered out of initiative. As the creature's mass kind of falls away, Gumball, you feel yourself kind of being dragged down into the water, but there are 2 exits of this vehicle. What would you like to do?
I take one of the exits.
Okay. The front or the back, sir?
I take the emergency exit.
Right. And you go out of the hole you have made, rush up to the surface. Your doppelganger swims up with you. And that beam of light just misses as Chance has managed to maneuver the ship just out of its line. But you know it won't be long. You know they are looking, and they have definitely seen that neon in the water. What do you all do?
Is Grumble, like, actually at the surface now?
Yeah, I'll sort of pop myself out from the depths.
Gonna haul
And
your
spit
ass
up
back
some
into the boat.
Water.
Sorry, just had to get something done back there.
You know that's a good color on you, so it's fine.
Appreciate it. So, what's been happening up here recently?
So,
Look,
that thing
crying,
almost got it.
screaming, puking, searchlights, the usual.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should
Alright.
get to the island.
Yeah, that
Absolutely. We need to get to a drop zone ASAP.
right. Can you handle the boat there, Chance?
I've got it.
Okay, just making sure, because
No, that's fine.
not naming any names, but there's a reason we're only down 1 oar.
That's right. X. It's okay. I don't blame you, but it is your fault, I think.
I should have bloody come on my own as I'm just going.
And you row your way to shore, landing on Alcatraz Island, on the beach, a little bit further north than you'd originally planned. What is your plan from here? As you face this facility, there are 2 low, squat buildings. One is the old prison building, one is a newer facility, and these 3 great towers, each with a different colored beam. 2 beams currently are inward, down on the old facility, and 1 beam currently scanning the bay.
I'm
We
gonna
need
pull
to
out
go
my
unnoticed somehow.
Digitab, and I want to see if there's any unsecured Wi-Fi networks. Just kind of see if there's anything.
Okay, so make a hacking roll for me,
on the board.
please.
Yeah, I will do that.
And while you do that, I am going to give away some dice because we have, not that one. We have hit our goal for the first set of dice. If we hit 30, we'll give away another set. So, there we go. Opening the giveaway. Exclamation mark loot in chat for some tabletop loot dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to basically just hack into their system, see what their security is like, and I'm gonna use my specialist skill. I'm gonna spend a 2 Surdium, and use my Black Hat skill, so I can add 10 to my hacking skill.
All right.
23.
It's almost child's play, considering this is meant to be Night HQ. You see a number of different networks here. A couple of them are closed, but you can see them on the network. There's one called Bob's Wi-Fi Do Not Use. And this is an open, unpassworded personal digitab that is located not far from you.
Who's Bob?
Yeah.
And what's he
We're gonna
doing
find
here on
out.
the island?
I'm gonna check out his internet search history. I bet we could get some real good dirt on Bob. And I'll connect him.
Do that. That's how you find out about the bad guys. Intense personal data collecting. Let's take a look.
Yep.
Let's really get
Everybody
down to
knows
it.
you're
See what
supposed to
he's
clear
got
your
hide.
browsing history. Jeez.
Yeah,
Alright.
well, everyone knows, but so few actually do.
Right?
As Hex looks,
Bob sounds like an
Angie,
idiot.
what was the last thing Bob looked for on his Wi-Fi? One thing.
Last thing he looked for was probably... Oh man, I'm trying not to be like super lewd here. How many eggs are safe to eat in one sitting?
Alright, how many eggs? Perfect. A little while back, Susie, he looked for something else though. What was it?
I think it was just something really dumb. Like, he doesn't know even how to search for porn properly, so he just searched boobs.
Boobs. And around the time a memo went out reminding people to not use work internet for things they shouldn't, he cleared his search history. But what did he clear from that search history, Will?
He's been on it's like cyberpunkmyancestry.com, and he's just been spending a lot of time on his tablet trying to piece together his family history.
No, we're asking about Bob, not about Grumble.
I have a subscription, okay?
Alright. So Hex,
I'm
this
not
is
a-
what you find out. You find out that Bob is currently on a heavy protein-based diet, but he is suspicious of the eggs he is consuming. He does appear to be heterosexual, at least in his preference for female-presenting boobs. And finally, you find out that he secretly fears he's not entirely human.
Alright, we can
Well, I
use
mean, I have
this.
that fear.
Yeah,
Would you like a distraction, darling?
sure. I was just gonna message Bob as
I
like
love
I'm
one.
from this ancestry website, telling him
I've got
that.
something much better, and I slip her
Alright,
this
cool.
like chip,
That's a good
and it
website.
has an image of King Thorgrim II on it. Plug that in from his device, and it will broadcast it on all net-enabled display and communication devices within 30 feet of him.
Alright,
A
sounds
little
cool.
word from our king.
God bless the
Okay.
king.
Make a quick hacking roll for me, Lindy, as you use
All right.
this.
Would this be considered the same encounter?
Yes. Would.
Cool. How about a 33?
It's child's play. It is plug and play.
How about we just send him some boobs? See where that gets us.
Wait, I could do that too. Might as well send him my resume, right?
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry. Pardon.
don't see
I think
why
I
you
misheard
do
that.
that.
Hey, we don't shame people here.
No, I'm making sure that I understood. Did you say your resume?
Yes, I am a woman
You're
of
blind
many
for a job.
talents.
Clearly.
She has many talents.
Should I send him my
Yeah.
resume? Is this something I can get in on?
Mm.
Absolutely.
What's happening?
Yes, do it.
Okay. Okay.
And you airdrop Bob's device a whole host of imagery, resumes, and questionable documentation.
Yep.
And Lindy, Hex can see the device swaps to airplane mode, and then swaps to data off, and then swaps back to airplane mode, and then turns off, and then turns back on again. As Bob attempts to stop whatever is happening to Bob's device.
My God, he's a genius. He's trying to stop us hacking. He's moving fast.
All right.
God, did we just hack like the old janitor's tablet? Cause like I'm gonna feel real bad now.
I'm gonna make like a message pop up that says like it's from the whatever system name it is, like if it was Windows, it'd be like Broop, Windows update. Like, you seem to have a virus. Would you like us to purge this from the system? If so,
Oh my god.
please get better reception. And reception insufficient. And I'll like put like little bars for like necessary reception, so that hopefully like gets him to open a gate to maybe like let us in like a back door to the building.
Cyberpunk
Boomer.
Clippy.
Oh
Yes,
my god!
Cyberpunk.
It's just a neon paperclip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so this is going to take you about a minute to do, Hex. What is everyone else doing as Hex prepares to
I'm gonna try to get
continue
him to
to
come out
attack
that back
Bob?
door. We should probably gank him when he opens it, and that'll be our end.
Yeah, I'll kill him. Don't worry. I
Okay.
have no problems murdering this man. Just so we're clear.
Great.
Not that we have to. Just if it comes down to it, I've really.
If it comes
wouldn't
down to
mind.
it, yeah. Like, no
Aren't
problem.
you a night agent? Isn't these your people? Aren't these your people?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm not really a people person, I guess you could say.
I've
Much more
gleaned
about
as
my
much.
country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. All right. Well, you stand that side of the door. I'll stand the other, and when he comes out, we get him.
This is kind of, you know, my old workplace and everything. It's not like I've gone crazy and I've suddenly decided to kill everyone in my work. It's just happens to be that I'm okay killing Bob and anyone else that works here.
do you have like a particular grudge against Bob? Did he like steal your donuts at work or something?
No. I don't eat donuts. I don't really believe in them. Does that answer your question?
I think that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
It answers one and opens the door to many others. But anyway, we should prepare.
Donuts are a communist lie, but we can get into that another day.
Yep,
I pull out
I'm
a little
just gonna
packet
stand back
from my
here.
tactical
Oh,
belt,
that-
and it's a
where's
little bag
Bob?
of gummy bears. Gummy bear? Pre-game gummy bear? Anybody?
Sure.
Please. Do they have like psychedelics in them? Those are my
Oh yeah,
favorite
absolutely.
gummy
Absolutely.
bears. Oh, fantastic! Great.
I
Thank you.
will then pass. Mm-hmm.
Right, Yolos.
Where's
All right,
Bob?
and then go
It's
wait
easier
by the
to
door
shoot.
for Bob.
Easier to shoot guns when I'm not gone. Woo!
Oh, it's way easier to shoot guns.
Alright. And as per your plan, a door opens. And you see a man come through,
Hello, Bob.
staring at a digitab. What? He turns, hearing Gumble's voice.
And like the little ba-ding goes like, you have full reception. Please wait while update processes. I just get that in there.
I'm sorry, Bob, but we've got to restart you for the Windows update that you'll never wake up from.
Gumble? Is that you? He squints in the
Yes.
dark.
It's me. I'm back to find my dad and kill everyone from my old workplace.
What? And he goes to react. He goes to grab his gun to react to what has just been said, to take control of the situation. You both have a surprise action.
Oh, this is gank, kill, destroy.
Gank, kill, destroy.
Gank, kill, destroy is the
Operation
thing that
Gank,
this
kill,
is a bliss
destroy
world.
is deployed. I would simply like you both to roll the damage on the attack so that I know which weapon you use. Whether that's yourself, a gun, a stabby.
Is it possible for me to also get in on this? Just to be like, pew.
Yeah.
Join in, please.
Dope.
This is a firing squad.
That's
Run a couple of them before. They're really good.
it's a 27 from me.
Yeah, I
So
know,
what are you
12.
using, Susie?
My knife.
Okay.
It's just like this giant woman behind him just stab.
Are we sure?
12 damage
Not
from
like a
Gumball, who's
It's like a cell block tango. He ran into my knife 12 times. But what I actually imagine happening is you literally grab the back of his head, pull his throat back, and slice as Gumball fires, and so does Anne-Marie. And Bob is he's dead before he can fully ask what. And his
I want to grab
hands
his
full
data
limp.
pad.
Alright, you reach out and you grab it before it can tumble to the ground.
This
You have Bob's
is
data pad.
probably, Night HQ issued digipad.
Shade.
And the wind blows past and it catches the door, and you hear a creak as the door goes to close.
Oh, no. Catch the
Alright, agility catches from Chance and Hex, who both just physically dove for that door.
Would this be considered a feat of hand-eye coordination? Because I saw the door and I'm trying to coordinate my hands. Okay.
Yes. I'll
Advantage.
count that.
coordinate my hands.
13.
Oh dang it! Hang on. That would be a 15 from me.
Okay, Chance, your hand goes out, you grab onto the edge of that door, and down below you, tiny gnome hand reaches forward and also grabs the door. Hex is dragged like about half a foot along with the door before the door stops.
Perfect.
I reached down to
Real shame about Bob. He was probably one of my best friends at this place.
I could see
Well,
that.
you know, he went out peacefully. If I was to go away, that's a pretty good way to die.
That's
He went
true.
out due to
Being
technical
shot-
difficulties. It happens.
Being shot, stabbed, and
Oh,
lynched at the same time
hey,
really is the best way to
Chase.
go out.
or Chance, can you cut off his hand in case we need fingerprints?
Oh,
my
yeah, sure.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
Already done.
And I'll just kind of pull his head's already kind of mostly off. I'll just take quick retinal scans of his eyes too.
Look, Anne-Marie,
I
it's
already
fine.
cut
He
those
was
out.
high
You
as shit
need-
when he died. Oh no,
You
wait,
need his
that was
eyes.
me.
That was me too. I like this bump. Yeah.
Oh my lord.
This is going very smoothly.
Uh
Let's get inside, find my dad.
All right.
and Forget about this.
I'm just gonna drag Bob's body into the solutions supply. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
you should-
You steal it.
Hide that.
It's a nice
yeah.
place.
Why don't you make a stealth roll for that concealment?
Sure. Why not?
Is there like a help
Just think
action?
about all we can.
13.
Sure. Amory helps you locate the bushes. Roll with advantage.
Okay. 13.
Yeah, alright.
You drag him over. These bushes have been battered by the storm and the weather. They're kind of like a heavy gorse, kind of a little bit sharp, a little bit prickly. But you dump Bob's body in amongst that shrubbery. And Chance, you're holding the door. What do you all do?
Let's
get
go
it.
in.
Yeah.
Y'all go
I'll
ahead
I'll
of me.
open up. I want to pull up Bob's digipad and see if he has a map of the facility on there, because it's, company issue.
He sure
I'll
does.
watch behind us.
And as you kind of go inside, they also have a fire escape map on this inner
Ooh.
wall. You are entering into the old prison building. It is a
Take a
low
picture
and
of the fire
squat building, which is a labyrinth of cells and rooms. But it's mostly old tech. It's mostly locks. It's mostly steel and concrete. You make your way along this corridor and you come to a door which does have a little scanner pad for a thumb.
I'll put Bob's hand up there.
Bob, I
For the
hope
first
so.
time, it flashes red. But as you wiggle a little, it flicks to green, and you hear that click as the door opens. You're all
Good job,
monstered
Bob.
incidentally.
I'll hold his thumb, like his hand, like a thumbs up. We got it, guys.
I roll
Right.
inside.
Y'all want to go in now?
Yeah.
And you step in, and this is a double height space with like balcony gangways for the second floor, and this is the heart of the old cell block that you've come into. It's gloomy. You can hear water dripping down from the ceiling, and it's dark. You can see off to the left what appears to be another corridor about 50 meters or so in front of you, 50 feet, we'll use D&D measurements, down the way, which is lit by those kind of tubular fluorescent bulbs. What do you all do?
This doesn't look like my dad at all. Can't see him anywhere. Where are they holding him? Do you know?
I mean,
We
like,
see
Bebe's
Bob's
gonna find
email.
out. Yeah.
Can't smell him. Usually I can smell a
You-
dad from a mile away.
Smell a dad? Or your dad?
Any dad. Doesn't matter whose dad they are. Unmistakable.
quite impressive
Part of
nose.
my FBI training.
I mean, like, if you want to, like, maybe try and sniff out your dad, I mean, maybe take a whiff
I
of
would-
Chance
I would
here,
like that.
because Chance might be the closest sniff that you get of your dad.
Excuse me?
I think you're right. I think if anyone here smells like my dad, Chase.
Chance.
gonna be you, buddy.
Chance.
That's right.
You gotta take a chance on life.
Sometimes you just gotta take a chance.
Oh, I've never heard
It's so
those before.
crazy, it might just work.
And I inhale.
I didn't think he'd
Can I-
actually do it.
Could I make like an awareness check or something? Could I do the
Chance?
Geralt trail of
What
fucking
you said.
smell? Yeah.
Chance's face is like when the alien is here and Sigourney Weaver is like, oh god!
Okay. Before this happens, I have a question. Will,
Yes.
did Gumball eat the gummies?
I don't think he did.
Okay, you may make an awareness check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That was just me and Chance.
Now I roll a 19 on the dice, yes.
You sniff Chance, and she smells like the dirty water you've been swimming in. She smells like gunfire and blood. Chance, are there any other smells about you?
Cinnamon.
Old Spice.
Old Spice.
And as you lean in a little closer, cinnamon. It's warm, it's spicy.
It's PSL
And then
season, baby.
you hear it. The footsteps. Somewhere up on that second floor gangway, someone is walking towards you. What do you do?
Someone's coming, and I smell cinnamon.
I'm gonna
Can't
find
be
a place to
coincidence.
hide.
Yeah.
Oh, bring the sage for the raid.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Sage. We are playing some Entromancy RPG. It's cyberpunk fantasy for 5e. The crew have broken into Alcatraz, Night HQ, and they have disabled Bob, taken his hand, and are currently sneaking through the old prison building.
Someone's coming. That's
So
hard.
Chance pops
Yeah,
another
let's
gummy in her
hide.
mouth and slips into the shadows.
Yeah, I'm
Gumball
gonna hide.
hides. Like,
God.
when someone finds a hiding place, Gumball's really bad at hiding, so he tries to fit into the same hiding place that someone else is, but he's obviously too big to be in in any space.
Since I'm a
anyway.
gnome, I'm just gonna like hop in the nearest trash can. 'cause
There's
I probably
room
fit
in
the
here.
waist
There's
in.
room.
And I get on the trash can and try
Oh
and
my
put
God.
myself try and put the lid over my head.
There's enough space.
All right,
17.
make stealth rolls for me. 17.
I have a 13. No! So I think Grumble just tried to... Yeah, I think he tried to hide with you.
7.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so you look
bump
for the
Chance.
trash can. Like, that's Hex's best instinct. Find something small. Trash can. Everywhere has trash cans. There are no trash cans here on this jail cell block. There are, however, a lot of cells, and some of them are in various states of disrepair, with bunks that have collapsed, beams, some being used for storage, and you all try and hide in the same one. As you dash, as you panic. Anne-Marie, where do you go and hide?
Probably the other side of all the noise and clutter.
So you're in the center. 3 peel off this way, across out into the open and into this jail cell on the far side. You go on the near side underneath the gangway, and you can hear those steps overhead. And you see the beam shine down as a torch is brought across, looking. Hey, who's down there? Bob? Bob, what are you doing?
Can I?
Oh
my gosh, no, this is gonna be awful. You're gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna, I imagine I'm kind of like on one of the broken bunks, like with the blanket pulled over me. I'm gonna just kind of pull Bob's hand out. It's gonna give the thumbs up.
Make a drama roll for me, please.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Let me see. Drama.
As you attempt to kind of do a little performance with Bob's hand.
Yeah.
So you go to wave this hand out and you lose grip on it, and it just flops on the floor, and in a perfect pool of torchlight is this severed hand. You hear the crunch of a walkie-talkie, and this guy is calling it in. You hear the slam of a fist against a wall as an alarm is pressed. Angie.
I was gonna say, if there's a chance... Okay, I was making sure I was unmuted. If there's a chance, can I, try to shoot the hand that's going for the alarm?
You can't see it. You are unfortunately in the cell below.
Oh, I thought
So he's
Okay.
up above you. So there's a middle divide. They've gone out into the open opposite the guy.
Got you.
walking.
Okay. I thought, I could
side.
see through. Never mind.
No, you can't see through. You've got a concrete ceiling up above you, unfortunately.
Never mind then.
So you hear that alarm begin to pulse and ring out.
Uh-oh.
What do you all do?
It's just me, Bob, down here. Just playing around. You know me.
I'm gonna message to Hex, shut off that alarm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to... alarm off.
Okay.
And then try to send out an alert that says false alarm. Go back to, business as usual.
Pulling up the system, you can see that the alarm is on a closed circuit. You will need to physically interface with the alarm or with an alarm interface.
Do I see any of those interfaces along the walls of this
Not
lock?
on this floor. You can see up where the guy is. There's one up where he's just basically pushed and interacted. But from the cell where you're hiding, you currently cannot see one. Susie.
You're muted, Lindy.
I'm gonna try to climb up there then. I gotta shut this down ASAP.
Okay, so you'll be using your movement to get up. You kind of have a choice. You can try and scramble up and onto the gangway up above you, or you can run for the stairs and then you'll have to go up and around.
Well, seeing as how I have
Unless
zero
someone
strength
is going
in
to yeet
athletics.
the gnome up onto the gangway.
Yeet me!
Or
Somebody.
use some magic, mancy, or something like that.
Toss me.
I immediately, without question,
I'm gonna toss you so hard.
and just
Alright, come on, make
Like
that
that.
athletics.
just like a Latvian
Toss me
javelin
like you
expert.
toss a salad.
He's
Lindy!
It's not me this time! I'm so happy.
This is how I toss my salad.
and that's
I'll show you.
that's an 18.
And you do, and it's one of those, you know, when you give someone a foot up boost, it's like that, but it's super powered.
I just say
Easy on the croutons.
Bounce up, and Lindy on the other side, I need you to make a tumbling roll to determine how you land.
Oh
as you
boy!
get up to the
Alright,
gang.
sure.
If you
I
biff
have
it, that just means there's extra sauce.
Points in that. There you go. Just a little extra dressing. 19! I'm a pro.
How do you land?
I'm pro at getting tossed. What can I say?
Can't argue with that.
Alright,
I
guys.
was like, I'm looking like I've just pitched it.
Wow. Impressive. She really
That
went.
is what Gumball and Hex are doing this turn.
I do like a gymnastics landing.
10.
I like it. What are Chance and Amory doing?
I am going to parkour my way up to where the guard is.
Okay. I would like to have the guard make a shot at you since you failed your stealth roll and you are about to move into his line of fire. So, I'm gonna roll that. And then you can totally parkour your way. The guard misses.
Okay, so tumbling check for my parkour.
Yep, tumbling check as you parkour!
That is a 12, and she does indeed shout parkour as she begins to parkour away.
Alright, so you run at the little wall and you leap and you get your hand on like the bottom rung of the gangway. If we imagine it kind of like the balconies we've got on our overlay here. So you've got like multiple rungs of metal. You get your hand in the first one and you nearly slip, but then you push that second hand up. And I'm going to say that's about as far as you get this turn with a 12. But you know that next turn you're going to be able to get all the way up. Amory.
I'm gonna try and do the same thing. Except that when I try, I'm gonna yell, "Yeehaw!" Because why the fuck not?
Yeehaw your parkour with a tumbling roll.
Yep. That's
Thank
I yeed too far before I got to my haw, so it's fine.
Yeah, so you kind of make the run, but you just don't have enough momentum, and you kind of step back down, and you're just left kind of staring up down below the security guard. And Gumball, Hex, what do you do?
I'm gonna plug into this closed circuit. And
Alright, to get to the circuit,
Right.
you need to get past the security guard, who is currently still stood there.
gross. Just want to run between his legs because I'm tiny.
Is that a feature?
That's
Can you move through an enemy space as a gnome? I don't think so.
no.
Okay.
Get. Oh. Okay, that'll come in handy. All right. But something else. But no, I guess I'll shoot him to like
Okay.
get to this alarm. I'll move closer and shoot.
Alright, take your
Gumball's
shot.
trying to shoot this guy as well.
Alright, take your shot, Gumball.
Natural 20.
Roll that damage,
damn.
Lindy.
Do I double it?
Yep.
For a second, it was on the 15. It just rolled over to a 4.
No! That's
It's
the
under
worst.
something
9 points
stupid, I
of
can't
pew
do it.
damage.
Alright. So Gumball takes a shot and misses. Hex, how can you miss? You don't. Where do you shoot him? How does it look?
I'm gonna be mature. I'm gonna shoot him. Just do it, Susie. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot him right there.
Alright, and
Right where
you
it hurts.
blow the security guard's manhood away with a shattering shot. And he crumples, and I'm going to say he falls prone because that is agonizing. That is, however, the end of your
Not
turn.
20. I get to pick where, so
You do.
yeah.
And I'm the DM, and I approve of this. Alright, Susie, what
patriarchy.
are you doing?
So a very cool, like, flip over the rail to get to this dude, and while he's on the ground, just give him a little good stab.
Alright,
Just
shank a bitch.
Just
Say
shank
that
a
wrong.
bitch. Do the prison shanking I was born to do. This is a 15 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And that will be 14 damage.
Alright. Describe for me how you end the security guard's anonymous life.
Just a horrible prison shanking. It's like right in the kidneys, you know, this dude. Just stab him a bunch. She's like, in Chase's head, she's not seeing a human right now. She's tripping balls. This is like a teddy bear and stuffing's just coming out of her.
Alright, that is 100% what you see. So, you were just, and there's just so much stuffing, and you like begin reaching in and just pulling stuffing out, and then suddenly his mouth opens, and there are those gummy bears pouring out of his mouth.
That's
There's green
disturbed.
ones and yellow ones, but there are no red ones. There are no red gummies coming out of his mouth.
There must be some in his kidneys.
And you begin liberating the gummy bears from the fluff of his kidneys. Anne-Marie, Gumball, from below, you can see this savage attack, and you hear the sloppy mess as bowels and things hit the deck, just lobbed away by Chance, who is tripping balls. Now, Hex, I need you to make a hacking roll with your digitab to turn off the alarms.
I'm gonna use my move action to activate my black hat again for 2 more Ceridium. And I'm also going to use my gnome feature, Restless Mind, to get advantage on a will-based check, which is hacking. So we need this alarm off now. Alright. So, just to see what I get. Yeah, 32 to turn off these alarms and issue a false alarm thing, hopefully.
The alarm is turned off. You reach down, grab that security walkie-talkie, buzz it in. You then grab the data pad. You tap, tap, tap away and issue a formal apology report for a false alarm trip. This takes about 30 seconds for Hex to perform these multiple complex actions.
I was born to hack.
At
Thanks,
this
Uncle
point,
Sam.
Chance, as you are tripping the proverbial balls, I would like you to make a willpower roll, please.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
17.
Okay. For a moment, you look up as the room falls silent, and you peer at those jail cells, and you think there are faces, there are more bears watching you. But you blink and you shake and you're like, nope, that's just the drugs. It's just the drugs. And everything kind of comes back to normal.
Hey, Hex.
Hey, Chance.
You seen any bears? Yeah, bears. Yeah, bears.
Well, I mean, I
bears?
saw the bears you gave me.
No, but like other bears,
Other bears? Let me see.
like this one. It's got.
Are we
gummies.
talking about communism here? Be honest.
No.
No?
Okay. In which case, no, I haven't seen any bears. It's a lot of communists, so.
Alright, you know what? We need to find out where Uncle Sam is. So I'm gonna send out my devious prototype on a
What's that?
recon mission.
That sounds
It's an
evil.
explorer. It's quite devious. And I pull out like a little box and I just boop, tap it out and it kind of boop, pops out to a little floaty droid thing.
Little drone.
Oh my
And
god.
it says
343.
Yeah, and it's an explorer prototype, and so it's basically it gains let's give it a fly speed. So it's 40 foot fly speed, and it gets a lot to awareness, and I can look through it, so we can do some recon here while we throw this body in a cell, probably.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Great.
send it out to just go around the cells to look and see if anything's in here.
While that is happening, is there anything anyone else would like to do?
Should we try to get up there? Grumble.
It's Gumble. And
Gumble,
yes,
sorry.
It's my fault. I keep calling you the wrong thing.
It's okay.
Right. I guess we should try to get up there then. So.
It's just that my code name is Gumble, so it's also my actual name, but it's not really.
I'm gonna end up calling you Gumbo at some point, and I apologize for that.
That's fine. It's a totally
I say that as I go up.
Right, and are you choosing parkour?
Yes. Yeah. I didn't say yeehaw this time though.
Parkour check to get up onto the second floor.
Okay.
Yeah. No. This time it's just yeet.
15 for Gumble's climbing abilities.
Yeah, you ably climb whilst Amory just bounces off of concrete to metal, doing a little cartwheel on her way through, and you are all up on this
Gumble
second
climbs like a
floor.
crab.
I like it like.
He walks, he goes sideways. So he's horizontal against the wall and just shuffles upwards of his whole body. And then he gets back to
Susie,
normal.
Chance needs to make another willpower check, please, as Gumble
I
climbs
feel
in the strangest of ways.
Seeing that,
It's definitely a sanity check.
that's a 13.
It's the only way I
It's
know.
nightmarish, and you're pretty sure it's going to come back to haunt you, but you managed to keep your cool in this moment.
It's like a spider.
So a little bit of background information on Night HQ. It is able to hold up to 50 prisoners. Prison in this world is a little bit different. It is a virtual prison. They take your mind, they take your consciousness, and they put it away. Your bodies are elsewhere. So you have two parts to find of Arnold Conway, Uncle Sam, here in this prison: the physical and the mental. And Lindy, I would like you to use this Explorer drone. Is there a specific feat that just says it auto succeeds on things, or?
It's advanced on awareness checks, and it has a high plus awareness. So.
Okay, so I would like you to make 3 awareness checks with advantage, please.
Sure.
Also, why does virtual reality prison sound like it's going to be a thing in like 25 years? Do you know what I mean? Oh god.
Yeah, not even
First
25
one's
years.
16.
Right.
It's already happened.
The second
Probably.
one is a 20.
Perfect.
And the third one
What are these rolls?
is a 17.
Awesome. So extending down into the gloom, the little hover drone flies away, disappears until there's a tiny white speck, and then gone. Hex, you see through its eyes, or does it report back information to you? What is your...
She kind of just activates her visor and kind of has
Like Terminator?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So you can kind of see it bumble along. A lot of these cells are used for storage, but then it crosses through into what must be another section. It's much the same as this one, but it is in better repair. And you see there is illumination down on the far end. 10 of these cells are lit. Going down, you see these are now reinforced cells, and inside are bodies medically attached to various machines, keeping them alive.
Alright guys, found the bodies at least.
What is the range on your drone? Is there a
To be
limit?
honest,
I don't see a limit on there.
Okay.
Looking at my stuff, so.
Looking down, you see only patient numbers for each of these, which you can relate into your current digitab.
Mhm.
Is there anything you would like to do with that information?
Just patient numbers. I'll just read them
Hex,
aloud.
I'm most interested in my dad's body.
Yeah, no,
in
me
fact,
too.
Strictly
But, like,
interested in my dad's body. His
It's nice
mind, personality, and everything like that doesn't matter so much to
Yeah.
me. So
Okay.
if we're gonna split up, I'm definitely just going for the flesh,
For the
as it
bod.
were.
Yeah, it's a hot bod. So
Keep that in
Do
mind. when I'm looking for it.
do I do I recognize? Can we see into the cells at all?
You can see there's a small window that you can kind of bump the drone into like a bee trying to escape a room.
Mm-hmm.
The glass has a strange warping effect on your vision, which semi-obscures things.
Yeah, so
you
can't
cannot
recognize
really make
them.
out individuals. It would appear that all of these individuals have been shaved of their hair, and they are in identical kind of prisoner gowns.
Okay, well, we can't tell who he is because the windows are awful here. Like, oh my gosh.
It was Bob
but here's the patient numbers. You know, we might be able to find out which physically one he is in if we can. Maybe if they have the brains and personalities stored elsewhere under the same like file name, maybe.
I don't understand any of those
moment. Bob and the security guard's digitabs light up with a flash alert. It is a yellow alert that says suspicious activity in the old prison, and it gives a more detailed location.
Uh-oh, I'll pick up the digitab of the security officer. I'll just add it to my pick. Okay, we're under a yellow alert.
No one ever looks at those. Don't worry, I worked here. No one cares about those. I think. I mean,
it's not a red alert, so it could be
back,
worse.
It could have just been me.
And Marie, your digitab lights up. It is a contact from your sect. There is a warning that your name and image are being circulated in San Francisco.
Oh my god, that's a
Is it just me?
It just appears to be you. You are wanted by the authorities. There are no details given as to why.
Well, that's fun. So, they know who I am.
Well, I mean, it must be a crime to be that good looking, so I don't blame them.
I mean, like, you're
there
not
is
wrong,
a message
but...
attached that says, "Don't worry, I hacked and changed to a better picture than the one they were using," and then a little like love heart.
It's real friendship.
It's true friendship. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's that bright red hair. It's really distinctive. You'll stick out like a sore
Yeah,
thumb.
you know, typically I'm not like in the fray. I usually do things from a distance.
Same.
I
I've
never let
never
anyone see my eyes.
Yeah, good plan.
But anyway.
Footsteps come down that corridor, that central corridor on the lower floor, which seems to branch out into another part of the building. A group are moving towards you.
We gotta move
Stealth
counterclockwise.
Yeah. We're gonna sneak away.
They never expect counterclockwise.
I had a nat 20 at first, and then it disappeared and made me reroll. I'm so sad.
Susie, get in the actual bin.
So, like, this is my character's fucking job, right?
It's because you're tripping balls.
So, you hear the people approaching, Susie, and you know these are the bears. The teddy bears are gonna have their picnic, and you didn't get an invite to that picnic. How dare they not invite you? And so as the group stealth away and attempt to conceal themselves, you leap down from that top gangplank down into the middle.
Yeet yourself off.
She puts on the mask like this, and she just goes, "Cowabunga, bitches," and jumps down.
You jump down
Damn,
and you
that's brave.
stand there, and in your head, you just like Batman, I am the knight down into a shadow ready to ambush the fucking teddy bears. But to everyone else, you just jumped off of the gangplank and you're stood in the middle of this corridor. You've got your mask pulled up and you were like, oh.
You think you're the Dark Knight Batman, but you're actually some shitty porn parody Batman costume.
Oh my god.
Crazy person.
My god, that's brave. That's so brave.
And I really, Gumball for a second really thinks about doing the same thing. You can tell he's indecisive about it, like he's trapped between, I don't know, his heart.
What
and his
choice
brain.
do you make, Gumball? Hex and Anne-Marie have concealed themselves, but brave Chance has leapt in the name of America and Uncle Sam.
It's times like this where I think, dun, dun, I've just gotta do it. Dun, dun.
Are you singing your own theme song?
He's doing it out loud. And he
Oh my god!
throws himself
remix
off.
of that.
Throws himself off, but he uses the flag that comes out from the back of his jacket and spreads like wings to try and
A little parachute.
sort of parachute squirrel down towards.
I'm coming for you, Dad.
He's
I'm
a
coming.
flying gumble.
God
Yeah.
bless America.
Oh my
Make a
god.
tumbling roll
Which
for
one's
me,
for
please,
you?
Will.
Yeah, sure.
Hi.
15.
Right. You catch like a tiny bit of updraft. It's not a lot, but you know it doesn't
It's
matter. You're heroic.
just terminal velocity is what I've reached.
And you land and you roll and you're like down at Chance's feet, ready to go. Hex.
They tried to take me out of the game, but I just kept coming.
Okay. So, Hex is gonna try to look at these people coming up because if they're on yellow alert, there's a chance that maybe they're using some drones instead of all people to try to kind of do through this inspection. How big is this group of people approaching?
Looking at the digipad, you can actually tell because they all have digital signatures, which is very
Oh, nice.
convenient for you.
It's very convenient.
You can tell there are 5 in this group. And make a hacking roll.
Okay. Sure.
This is to discern the nature of the members of the group.
Make sure. Yep, okay. 15.
There are 2 explore drones, there is 1 security drone, and there are 2 security officers. One of which you believe has been cybernetically enhanced.
Ooh, okay. If that's the case then, and Chances being so very brave, I'm gonna use my movement to kind of, like on the walkway that we're on, get right above them, and then I'm gonna pull out my EMP grenade and just let it go into the
Alright.
middle of their group.
Let it go. Describe the mechanics for me of the EMP grenade, if you
So
will.
each artificial creature within a 20-foot radius of the grenade's detonation must make a strength check, DC 13, taking 46 damage on a failed check or half as much on a successful one. So I have
Alright.
some strength. Saves.
Right, that one fails. That one succeeds. That one fails. Last one. That one succeeds. So
Okay.
the 2 explorer drones were first, and the security drone, and then that cybernetic individual.
Cool. So it's total of oh man, that's really low. 11 damage total. Half, so 5 if they succeeded.
Okay, good to
As
know.
like just a bunch of like just a big magnetic electrical pulse. Just
And the fluorescent lights flicker as you upset the circuitry in the walls of this place. The alarm pulses for a brief second as that too feels a pulse of energy, but it doesn't go off. The drones themselves drop down to like the ground and they bump as they're briefly disabled. All right, and this is
That's
the
my
scene
contribution.
as we are going to enter initiative as the EMP is dropped.
at least
I
give
will
them
remind you that just because you're
fighting
in combat
chance.
doesn't mean you can't escape combat without killing things. Just if you would like to.
I don't think it means that to me at all.
Yeah, I didn't think so either, but you know.
Actually, I think Gumball might have been one of the lesser psychotic people when it comes to killing people so far. In terms of the manner in which he's killed them. It's been...
His open willingness for massacre has been noted.
Well, yeah, that's obviously comes into question, but yeah.
Alright,
Never
so
belief in America.
So, I rolled a 23 for myself. If somebody wants to take the 19, feel free. I'm looking at you, Susie.
Yes,
Yep.
please. Yes, please.
I'm just
Sorry,
following
I'm
American
23.
foreign policy.
I got a 17.
Alright, sorry, Susie, what you want?
21.
I'm at 23.
No, it's a 17 for, or wait, 15 plus your thing then, I guess?
Oh,
yes,
was it
15, I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry, that's 19 then total.
Alright, so
yeah, the
Angie's
same then.
23. Will, you're on 21?
21.
Okay.
21.
Lindy, what were you on?
17.
Alright, and Susie, what were you on?
19.
Alright, so it'll be Angie, Will, security team, Lindy, Susie. Is that right? Did I get that
No,
right?
Susie
19
Lindy.
is more
Susie
than 17.
Susie, Lindy. Right, I got it. Right. Cool. So Angie, you get to act first. This EMP pulse goes off. You see those drones drop down, and one of the guys stumbles and like grabs the wall, and then his head. And you see all of the remaining guy reaches for his gun. He's looking dead down this corridor, down towards the shadow that is Chance and Gumball in the middle of this hallway. You are currently concealed. What do you do?
I'm going to use a combat action and throw a Fragmentation Grenade. So each creature within that 20-foot radius of the EMP grenade, essentially, must make an agility check, DC 13.
All right.
We're just like, grenades!
Nat 1.
Uh-huh.
6.
Oh.
Natural 20. So the security drone is going to succeed.
Uh-huh.
19. So cybernetic guy will also succeed. And 19. So regular human also succeeds.
All
But
right.
the two explorer drones
We'll
fail.
take 13 damage. Or half as
guessing it'll
much on a
take half.
successful.
Yeah. So
So
16.
All right.
And I bet.
you see the explorer drones just explode as the frag just rips through them. The security drone is fizzing and cracking. Its little eyes are like bleeping in little LEDs that are dying. The men seem definitely to have taken damage, and ears are ringing, but they are definitely up and functional much more than their tech. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's gonna be it for me.
All right, and that moves us down to Will with Gumball.
Okay, Gumball is going to pop around the corner of the corridor and try and get a shot into one of the sort of dazed-looking, recently flashbanged dudes.
Okay, so imagine you risky business skid from the middle of this corridor to that side wall, and then peer around and take your shot. Alright, take your shot.
Alrighty. That is going to be a 6.
That will miss.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Okay. I have it.
Peer
It's
around.
fine.
And you come back. You will have half cover from that wall, or cover from that
Okay.
wall. So. Which increases your
suppressive
AC
fire.
by 2, I believe.
Just trying to
Okay.
suppress them.
I say.
All right, and that brings us to the security team. As shots come down this corridor towards Chance, who is out in the open. That's a lot to hit. I've lost their damage. All right, so the first one will hit, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I've lost the damage roll. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm sorry. I scrolled and then regret it. Okay, so it's a D8 plus 4.
That's a lot.
Oh, that's a D10. Ignore that one. That's not what I wanted. One of these. This spiky voice. So it's 8 damage from the first guy. And the second guy takes his shot. That will miss, I believe. 12?
Yep, 12 misses.
Yeah. So the first guy shoots you for 8 damage as his gun just fires off down straight towards you out in the open. The security drone comes flying out and past Gumball. You aren't in melee range, so you won't have an attack of opportunity. There are attacks of opportunity in this game, I've just remembered. So it comes zipping out and past you and out into this area, and you see it unleash this scanning beam as it's looking to identify all targets. Alright, and that will bring us to Susie.
Is at the end of their turn. Okay, so at the end of their turn, before my turn, Chance pulls out this red sort of coloured syringe and just jams it into her leg and injects one use. So I'm using a red oxidium injector, which
awesome.
allows me to use a move action, instantly gain a move action, and then get advantage on my next melee attack. So I'm going to use that move to get up to
more drugs. That's what she needs.
Just all the drugs right in her system. She is like topped up. So I'm going to use that move to get to the security team. Okay. The one who shot me, she's going for, because that gummy bear shot me. And she has advantage on her next attack. So let's do that attack on him. That's terrible. Then that's not much better, but that's a 15 to hit.
That hits, I believe. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. 16 is their AC.
Dang. Sorry. Okay, well.
So you come hurtling down this corridor. What were you attacking them with? Your little shanky boy?
Yeah, my little shanky boy.
All right, so you shank, and he just like zips to one side, and then he zips back the other way as that second hand comes in, because you are in a flurry of hack and slash against this gummy bear. Unfortunately, you miss. Anything else you would like to do?
Okay, I would like to use my movement again, because I got a free movement from the drugs, to like back up and away.
Okay.
Can I get back around the corner?
You know what? Make a tumbling roll, and if you succeed, you can. DC 12.
Oh, that is a 13.
Yep. So you, as he's ducking and diving, you duck down, you roll backwards in like a little teddy bear roll type situation, and then you dart to that corner, and you are opposite Gumball, and you now have a little murder corridor set up. But that security bot is up, and it's beeping. And that brings us to Lindy.
Let's go try to hack the security bot.
Okay, make a hacking roll. Because it is heavily damaged, I'm actually going to say this is going to take less hacking than normally required in this game.
Okay.
Normally it would take you a minute to hack a device, but we're going to cut that in half, so it's going to take you 30 seconds.
14.
Alright, so you succeed. So you are in. Now you just need to keep hacking for the next 24 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright. Perfect. And that brings us to the top of the round, which is Angie.
Alrighty. So I guess I'm gonna like lean over the edge and try to take a shot. Or a couple of shots, I guess. I don't know. I got 2 pistols, but whatever. So we're gonna attack who seems like the ringleader of this group?
Make an awareness check. Is that one?
Okay.
There's one that's like an insight check, and I can't remember what it's
Discernment?
called. Discernment, yes. Can you make a discern check for me, please?
14.
Okay, you're looking, and you can see that the 2 human guards are definitely in charge. You cannot actually tell between them if there is a superior and an inferior there. They seem to be actually working as a close team.
All right.
Neither's issuing an order at this point.
All right. Well, I am going to use my attack action to snipe one of them, which means it will be +8 to attack. Oh, come on! It's a 17 though.
Okay. Hits.
Does that? Excellent. And then it is +6 for the damage. So 12 damage in total.
Alright. Which one did you aim for? There's cybernetic guy and human guy.
Cybernetic.
Okay. Alright, you fire down. Where in his body would you like to strike this person?
Oh, does he look like he's holding some kind of like doohickey in his hands?
He has a gun in his hands at the moment.
Oh, I'm gonna take care of that right now.
Alright, so you shoot down and you hit his hands, and he drops his weapon, and you've done significant damage. There's a smolder coming from his gloves, and he rubs his hands. But then you see something strange as his fingers flex, and where you destroyed probably the tips, they seem to regenerate almost. They seem to flex back. And you look, and you can see glowing under his uniform is this central ceridium kind of core. That has dimmed. So you have done damage, but you can see the physical damage has not has as much physical effect. Okay, that brings us to Will next. Unless you'd like to take a movement action, sorry, Angie. Okay, Will.
I'm gonna cannonball myself down the corridor towards them and try and grapple into that guy.
Alright, take out cybernetic dude. Alright, so this is opposed grapple checks.
Okay, plus 6, boom. Dirty 20.
You succeed in grappling this guy. Absolutely disgusting 20.
Got you right where I want you. In my arms.
I think that's my turn. I've moved and then I did a combat action, I guess, to tackle him down. I moved to put my gun towards his head.
Are you flirting?
Is this flirting?
gun to his head.
Doesn't feel like flirting, but it could be.
It could be flirting.
It's flirting.
Alright.
Alright.
And that brings us to their actions. He is going to attempt to escape your grapple for his combat action. That's a 14. And you need to roll well.
Oppose, sorry.
It's okay.
It is 23.
He's like flexing, and you can hear the pistons and that kind of stuff going on inside as he's trying to flex out. But you're gripping.
I'm like not paying attention to him, just talking over. I don't know. It doesn't feel like flirting. Like he's like scrambling around in my arm.
And the other guy is gonna take a shot at you to try and get you to let go of his friend. Oh, that's not good. An 8 will miss you, I believe.
I Terminator it, and I think for a second Gumball gets like shot in the head, and it doesn't matter to him because he's all cybernetic.
Doesn't register.
Try
I love
again.
it. And you see the eyes go wide, and now that you're closer, you can see that this human is in fact a woman, although she is fairly tall. And she adjusts the night goggles she has on, trying to see better what is going on down this corridor. Just let him go. Who are you? And she's reaching to tap her comms.
My name is Gumball. I used to work here like you. And then one day, I couldn't do it anymore. When I got shot in the knee by a communist. That's why I'm here to find my dad.
Talk about that, Gumball, and that'll be the end of their turn as we cut across from Backstory Town to Chance, who is seeing
It's all
nothing
very
but teddy bears.
confused. It doesn't make sense.
So, the fun thing about this syringe is it has 3 uses. So Chance is like, in for a penny, in for a pound, into the other thigh, and injects the second usage. So she is like, you know that bit in that very extremely hit movie Over the Hedge where the squirrel drinks the coffee and everything stops? That's what it's like for her. She's like, and just sprints around the corridor. And she is actually going to stab the guy that Gumball is currently embracing romantically.
Okay.
And I have advantage because I'm going to need it. Damn. 5.
Chance doesn't chip it.
Oh my god! What is happening?
Please.
So
I'm
this
just
is what
trying to murder
happens.
this man.
You get there, and Gumble's like, I'm just trying to murder this man. And you can just see this teddy bear dancing with Gumball, and it's the most beautiful thing. And Gumball's like in a ballerina costume. Gumball's like an angel. The other security guard, the woman, has got a violin and is just playing for them. And it
I
just
tell you, right?
captures you.
If anything, kids, this is a PSA. Drugs don't pay. You roll for shit, so don't do drugs.
But it's all in slow motion because you took all the extra drugs as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I think she's just like, it's beautiful. And she stood
You
there
have
in the
an
corridor.
extra movement action.
It's always the extra drugs that are the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's when you do, you know, grade A drugs with Plan C, and it just doesn't
Just the
pay off.
extra drugs that you do start taking a toll. It's a basic
I'm gonna
number.
move so I'm behind the lady with the radio.
Alright. So, describe for me how Chance moves around this elegant lady playing the guitar, the violin.
So Chance obviously sees that there's a woman playing the violin, and I think Chance just dances around her, which will look really fucked up to her who's not tripping balls.
Okay, and that's
You've got like knives. You're like,
She's got knives.
And let's get upstairs to Hex, currently hacking the drone.
yeah, the security drone. So I'm gonna use my move action to activate my black hat again, because why not?
Alright.
Let's just use these Viridian
I'm gonna
points.
say if you succeed by more than 5, you're gonna succeed on this roll. Purely
Cool.
because it's more fun if I give you control of this drone.
Excellent. So 27.
Let me roll. Natural 1. You have control of this little security drone. You can see on its display, it is set to self-destruct. And basically what it has been doing is attempting to identify where everyone is so that it can commit mass destruction on the intruders.
I'm gonna turn that off. Boop.
Okay.
No self-destruct. No. And I'm gonna tell it to attack the guards.
And it kind of... And
Like,
then...
new enemy, 8 people who work here. Boop.
And it wobbles down this corridor, and then you see that self-destruct flick back on.
Oops.
As this is
I'm
part of
totally
its
fine.
attack protocol.
Well, Chance and Gumball,
gonna
you
do so.
might wanna move.
I'm pretty happy right here. Why?
There might be an explosion soon.
Okay, cool.
Alright, just thought I'd let you all know. Okay, bye.
Alright,
Well,
and
where's
as
the
that
explosion
clicks,
gonna be? Don't want to miss it.
Anne-Marie, this is all going on around you. You see Chance dancing with the security guard. Gumball is cuddling with a security guard. Hex is taking control of a security drone and is flying it down towards the whole scene.
This is all kinds of fucked up. So,
Hey,
I mean,
I thought I had more than a self-destruct feature. It's not my fault.
no, I don't even, you know what? We're just, gonna take a shot at the violinist lady.
Okay. To you, she's holding a gun and attempting a hostage negotiation.
Yeah, oof. Yeah. We're just, Sorry, she's so confused about what the fuck is going on.
Alright, so take a shot.
So it was an 18 to hit with 5 damage.
Okay. She is busy talking to Gumball and looking at Chance, who's just twirled around her, and she doesn't see the shot coming, and it just clips her in the back of the head, and that head goes forwards. And Chance, you are sprayed with gummy bears. So many gummy bears. And the woman appears to topple to the ground.
I guess we have a deal.
Beautiful. And that brings us.
Someone had to
So
say
yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, and that brings us to Gumball.
I shoot this man in the head.
All right, take it up.
I agree.
I mean, it's an 8. I haven't grappled. Do I get advantage? I haven't
Yeah, go
grappled?
on, shoot him with
Okay.
again. Try again.
That's a bit better. 22.
Yeah. You do, and it
22
explodes.
blood
And again, Chance, so many gummy bears. They're just everywhere. They're all up the wall. Only they begin to drip strangely. Make a willpower roll, please. Everyone else can consider yourself out of initiative.
I'm gonna cancel the
Briefly.
self-destruct.
That feels good.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
cancel
a
that command.
6.
Alright. On the wall, these drips begin to make faces, and they launch out like, you know in The Mummy when his face comes out of the sand and there's sand? It's like that but out of red gummy bears. And it's Bob, and he's like, why? Why did you kill me, Chance? Why?
She just screams.
Alright, you're out of initiative. Chance is losing her tiny mind, however, and time is ticking down.
So I have a plan. We should get the body and the brains. I'm gonna send my explorer drone, my devious prototype, to look for like a server room, hopefully nearby where the bodies are being kept. And I have this security droid here that has a self-destruct feature. I figure we can just blast open the doors to the medical ward with it, and then we can just go from there. We know where it is, so let's just go.
Right.
Okay.
I agree.
And then
Alright.
it'll just ping me when it finds where the brains are being kept.
So,
Brain's a secondary.
Yeah.
you rush
obviously.
down to the other end of this prison wing. You find these updated prison cells and the men, women, miscellaneous bodies they contain. And you set off the security drone's explosion.
Yep.
And you're smart. You make it blow up the wall and not the door.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a hole. It takes a little bit of work, but you make it big enough that you can go in.
Let's find that body. I'll recognize it anywhere. It'll be fine.
Alright, make an awareness roll.
Sure. Hey, Gumball, help me find your dad. Oh, 16,
Okay.
that's not bad.
I know his body anywhere.
He says without
Pretty
explanation. It's a
I have
6.
so many questions.
Mostly I'm relying on scent.
Yeah.
Let's put him in.
Gumball
Using
is sniffing hard. You managed to figure out it wasn't a couple of the bodies because they were too short. You looked around, you found ones that would maybe
tall,
be
with a scar, with cybernetic implants. Yeah.
Gumball's like that
And it-
fucking Urukai.
What do you smell?
and it takes you about 2 minutes to find the body of Arnold Conway, and it is rolling him onto his front to expose his back. That confirms it. And slowly
Uncle
those
Sam!
LED lights, they're just kind of pulsing up and down like nighttime illuminations on a tower. Red, blue, white, up and down his spine.
It's
Hey.
All right. So, are we
The
gonna like just?
Explorer drone display
Uh-huh.
fizzes at you and cuts out as it stares at a computer terminal somewhere in an adjacent building.
Alright, guys. Found the terminal. I'll mark it on our maps. I'm just handing out data pads that I've taken from all the people now, and I'm like, whoop. There you go.
Do we need to like drag the body to wherever the mind is being
Probably
held?
should. Yeah. Probably should.
Mm-hmm.
Probably be easier
Okay.
than dragging the computer.
One of you is going to need to make a medical roll to carefully detach Arnold Conway from the unessential
Like a healing
devices
roll?
he's hooked up to. Correct, yes, a healing roll.
I have +4 in that. I could give it a go. Sure.
I have two.
Okay, I will
Do it.
say you can have advantage as Anne-Marie and Chance kind of help.
17.
All right, you
Excellent.
managed to detach Arnold Conway. You need to bring with you one little beeping stand. But Hex, make a hacking roll for me really quick.
Sure. I'm gonna use my gnome thing. It lets me reroll. 22.
Okay, on a 22, you managed to hack and convert one of the digipads into a monitor that will issue commands, which makes it much less cumbersome for you to escort this body through, although it is still a body on a gurney. And you push, and you push, and you go down the corridors, following the maps.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. You're not our DM.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry, guys.
New
Oh,
DM,
I
who
thought this
dis?
I thought this was part of it for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. This is an awesome
Uncle
moment
Sam?
where Corey comes in and starts being the final.
Guys, we won!
We got
We
Uncle
have
Sam back.
victory. No worries,
I don't
Corey.
even-
If you turn your,
Yep.
if you want to turn your
I'll
camera off, we'll sort it out. I'm sure there's a
Charlie's
perfectly good
okay.
reason why this is happening. There we go.
You're muted,
Oh.
Charlie.
Charlie, you're back, but we can't hear you.
I shouldn't be muted.
There you are. There you
There
are.
we
Yeah.
go. Okay. You reach the
It's a
terminal and you
second.
find a man staring out of that terminal's display at you. A man you hadn't expected to see. It is Uncle Sam staring.
We thought it was
at
Corey.
Hey.
Like we thought you'd planned Corey to come in because you said it, and then you're like a man appears, and then one did.
Not planned, but hi to Corey, who's coming up in about 15 minutes when we move over to
Stay
Ravnica.
tuned.
Stay tuned for that. I'm not sure why Corey was on this call, but let's not worry about that right now. You stand in front of this terminal, and there is a man staring back, and it is Uncle Sam.
Hey.
He blinks, and he's kind of in like slightly more advanced like bit art, it's like pixel art.
Oh yeah.
Going on.
Kind of like Matrix. Like we see the face.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he's staring and he's blinking out this terminal at you. You've had to pass through a number of security doors to get here. Luckily, you've had thumbs and digipads.
Yeah, we've
and
had a lot of
basic brute
thumbs.
force.
I've got like a thumb necklace now. It's just
Got a collection.
thumbs.
And this terminal is in one of those rooms where it's just lit by like that blue monitor feedback kind of light. It's dim and it's eerie and it's very cold.
All right, guys.
Is that
I try to get him out of here. I think he might need some of those gummy bears, though. He seems a little out of it. So let me just.
I've got 2 left.
Excellent. Let me work my magic.
Willpower check, Chance.
No.
You think about the gummies.
Roll high.
19.
You were
Yay.
super tempted to eat one because he only needs one, right? But you resist the urge. You've had enough drugs for today.
All right. I'm
Maybe.
gonna spend some of my last ceridium.
Okay.
I have 2 left, so I can do this one more time. Black Hat again, and I'm gonna try to get him out of here. Download him and back into his body. Hook up the tech. Come on. 26.
All right. You begin the download process. You plug in USBs, micro USBs, and other.
And it'll
feature
only
tech.
take half the time to hack a device or creature than usually required because of the Black Hat spell.
And you can see a little wheel of processing just going round and around and around. And in the middle of that is the word night, which pulses lit and unlit. It's a little buffering image.
Gross.
And you wait.
I want to change it to be like Gumball.
Do you actually attempt to change it?
Yeah, sure.
Make a hacking roll.
That's like the worst. Like
It's-
I don't wanna see
Everyone
their
else,
company logo.
Hex is in the zone.
22. It's just like Star Spangled Banner. It's like it's the American flag.
Night shifts to the American flag. Anne-Marie, Gumball, Chance, what are you doing? Hex is very much in the zone, very busy.
Absolutely keeping an eye out.
We're gonna need to get out of here after this, and that's not my job. Okay, just letting you know now.
Don't
Are there
worry,
other
I'm an expert
terminals
at
in
getting
here?
out places.
There are other terminals in here. On this little bank, there are 10 data terminals along the line.
I'll be cruising to see who's also locked up here.
Okay, make a hacking roll, please, Chance.
Oh, good. Yeah, famously good at hacking. Oh my god, I am. That's 19.
You are. You pull your digitab out, you connect up, and you bypass security. It's only a basic, like, NIGHT123 type password. So you don't need much tech, just a simple program to overwrite it. And you can see the files of these people. And then if you flick across, you can see the virtual world that they are currently experiencing. And you go kind of 1, 1, 2, and 3 along, and they are all different. These have all been very well designed. One person is a woman, and she is in one of these suburban houses. It's an old-fashioned suburban house, the kind with, you know, an apple tree in the front garden, white picket fence. There's a dog that's barking somewhere in that house, and you can see her turn, and she yells at it. And as she turns, she catches the camera, and her face is pure rage and fury. But there's something else about that face. It's your face. You are screaming at the dog at the back door. And you flick back, and you see on this virtual reality pad, prisoner, full name, and it's your full name, date of birth, and then there is a list of crimes which include breaking and entering into a secure night facility, murder of guards and officers, and it goes on and on and on, and you find yourself transfixed. I need you to make a willpower check, please.
Damn.
13?
You are unable to move from this, and you become convinced that you are the prisoner in the virtual prison.
Gumball
Gumball,
isn't paying attention to Chance. Like,
I was gonna
she's
say,
off
like,
on a mad one. He hasn't been paying attention. He's like,
Get this door open. I want my dad.
do I notice?
Emery,
What's
make
going on?
an awareness check.
Good, that's a straight roll. Whee! Not bad. 15.
Okay. You've been keeping an eye out for people coming to you, for people who would have noticed security. You're looking out mostly. You're looking back along the corridor to the other entrances and exits. As you scan back, you see Chance has been moving along, has been interacting, not very interesting. You come back a last time and she is stock still, hand either side of this terminal, staring down at it, her digitad, just reading tons of information.
Chance, are you alright?
She is unresponsive.
Gumball, I need you to keep an eye out while I go, because something's wrong with Chance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go over and, like, put a hand on Chance's
That's
shoulder.
obvious.
Sorry, up here, and trying to shake it.
Alright. Willpower check, please, Angie.
Oh boy, I'm really good at these.
Gumball.
I'm not.
this is how the apocalypse starts. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a 5!
Angie, describe for me Anne-Marie's perfect hell.
Anne-Marie's perfect hell would probably be, like, wearing a uniform of Night HQ, being basically, like, a servant to the man, as it were.
Okay. You find yourself back in a corridor in the old prison building. You are facing down intruders in your facility. You watch as you are executed by yourself, and you become trapped in virtual prison along with Chance. Gumball, you notice Arnold Conway stir on his gurney as Hex finishes her download.
Dad, is that you?
Uncle
Arnold
Sam?
blinks. He looks confused at Gumball, but then looks at Hex and smiles warmly and reaches out a hand to you.
Yeah, she'll take his hand.
He takes your hand, and then his other hand comes across, and you feel an injection as a syringe secreted on his palm hits your flesh. I need you to make a will roll, please.
Cool. Alright. That's fine. 23.
Alright. You feel the chemicals rushing through your system, and you know that they carry nanites, something of that nature. And he's looking at you, and he shakes his head. He says, I'm real sorry. Hex, I made a deal. You were the best I ever had, though.
Son of a bitch. Man, now I've got to hack into my own body. God. She's just gonna step away. There's your dad, Gumball. I'm gonna hack into my body now, and she's just gonna...
Right.
Sounds like he already has.
Try to hack into these nanites.
And the alarm kicks in.
God, Chase, did you sit up? Chase? Or Chance? It's Chance. It's probably why she didn't answer. I wasn't using her name.
Chance and Marie stand transfixed at a terminal. Gumball, you look down over your father. Hex is babbling about something. The alarms are sounding. But as you look down at your father, he blinks, and his eyes are red, white, and blue.
My God, the prophecy. It's come true.
And that is where we will end today's session as we head right towards 11 p.m. UK, 6 p.m. Eastern, and ready for Ravnica Under Fire. This has been a deep dive into Entromancy RPG with the wonderful lovely Banjalip, Susanna Grace, and William F.H. Jones. Let's go around, check in with everybody, do all of your plugs, and then we will be handing over to the wonderful Ravnica Under Fire crew. Let's begin with Banjalip. Hi, Angie.
Hi, I'm Banjalip. You can find me under that name pretty much everywhere, including here on Twitch, on Twitter, wherever you might have an internet presence. I will probably be there too. Who knows? But anyway, I was playing Anne-Marie, the revolutionary with a crazy, dumb hick accent, but it's fine. You can find me streaming on Saturday nights. I'll be playing Final Fantasy IX whenever I get the chance. Otherwise, I'll do art streams, but that's basically me.
Awesome. Please go and check this out. Angie, feel free to throw any links you want in chat. That is open for you. Susie! Welcome. How are we doing?
Hello! Oh my god, this was fun. Don't do drugs, it tanks your rolls. But I am Susie, otherwise known as Susanna Grace. I'm a variety streamer who does video games, art streams, and tabletop RPGs. You can find me online most nights of the week, either on my channel here or on RPG Webby. Speaking of RPG Webby, I am also the media and marketing coordinator for Black Hats Gaming, and their beta for the Kickstarter of the spy game has just gone out. So if you were a Kickstarter backer, check your emails if you haven't already, and we will be taking feedback real soon.
Awesome stuff. And Will Jones, D&D sex icon, returns.
That was a lot of fun. I am a little bit not proud about how much I enjoy being Gumball, but too much of me enjoys it. It's like Avril Lavigne. But yeah, no, fantastic. Seriously, check out Entromancy. On Kickstarter, it's a lot of fun, and especially if you're familiar with 5e already, we just sort of dropped in and could play straight away, so that's a big plus for me. But also cool, neat little additions on there, so definitely go and check that out. I feel like we need a part 2. I want to know what's happened. What's going to happen to all of this lot, if we're ever going to get out. Is that my father? Who knows? These questions and more, but yeah. Check out Entromancy, and enjoy the next show as well, Ravnica, coming up in a few minutes.
It is indeed. I am in fact just pushing the buttons to make these things happen. Let's go on up to the wonderful Laugh Love Lindy in her beautiful visor. Hex kicked ass.
She did really good at everything but fighting. She was such a good hack. I'd like to imagine, since she resisted the initial nanobot kind of like, she hacked into the nanobots, and unfortunately, due to the alarms, had to leave. Poor Chance and Anne-Marie, but imagine she got off with Arnold Conway and Agent Gumball, and they have to come back for Prison Break Part 2. They just hack their way off the island, and they have to come back, and it's going to be beautiful. But you can find me online at LaughLoveLindy on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, etc. You can find me on my channel in about 3 hours for Mondays in Exandria. Tomorrow night for Mists of Ravenloft. You can also find me DMing Tentacle Tuesday tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know what we're doing yet, but it'll be fun and spooky, and people might die. I'm also DMing on Thursday for Death's Curios, Robbie's Angels edition, because apparently I'm just DMing a lot this week, but it'll be great, and you should come check all of those things out.
Definitely come check all those things out, including Tentacle Tuesdays tomorrow. But for now, stay put, because we are coming up with some Ravnica Under Fire with the wonderful Monday crew. Thank you so much to Entromancy. I really enjoyed the system. There's a lot of very cool monsters down in that back. I barely touched them because these guys couldn't roll for shit, and I was very scared about killing them before we'd even gotten halfway through. But really fun system. Lots of different options, lots of different flavors. So if you like cyberpunk, you like fantasy, go and check it out. And until Ravnica kicks in, try not to roll too many nat ones, because we want to be there laughing, and when you do, see you soon.